Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have another match of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 4. We are in winner bracket round 4 and the matchup is What the Hell's Happened versus RyuuKane. Commentators for this match are Daredevil X and JK the Plague. Say hello and take it from here.
Hey guys, thanks.
Hello. We got an exciting match today.
Yeah, this is really hype. We are in winners bracket round 4, which means we are watching the best of the best today. And on the left side, I think on the left side, we have What the Hell's Happened, a runner from Canada, I believe, who has made appearances in other seasons of this tournament as well, but never really getting the first place, always getting the second place, right?
Oh yeah.
And RyuuKane from France, who was pretty successful, I think, in the Baby Dodongos tournament. That's what it was, like this branch tournament of scrubs where people were going who were too good to compete in scrubs, right? And also,
didn't see that one, but
I think he is. This is his first appearance on Top 32, right?
I'm actually not too sure. I don't really remember a lot of like every Top 32 person in all the past seasons. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
But yes, the winner of this will go on to the winners bracket finals, up against the winner of Sponge and I forget who he raced. It was Kitty, I think.
Yeah, Sponge already won, so the winner of this match is going to go up against Sponge in the semifinals, or like winners finals rather.
Oh, and here we go, right after the start. In the Bazaar, child start.
Ooh, that's... So it looks like we're starting with Minuet as a song here.
It's a good song to start with. Definitely.
That's the best song to start with, in my opinion.
Spirit, Way of the Hero, Shadow Baron.
Was that Big Run has a bomb bag, or am I blind?
I definitely missed that as I was looking down to right. Did not see that one, but I saw we had Shadow Baron, we had Gerudo Fortress Way of the Hero, and we had Spirit Way of the Hero.
Yes, Spirit Way of the Hero is good, unless it's a stone, and Shadow Temple Foolish is... It's a pretty decent hint if it's a stone,
Yeah,
but only if it's not required.
Yeah,
if it's a medallion, that's like wasted.
That's kind of a bummer. We hope not to see it.
Frox Tushi seems to be dead today.
Thank goodness. No frog game for us. I won't see any. Interesting to see what they do. If we go do full child song route. I mean, again, they do have the Minuet song. A nice.
Yeah, you can just warp out of Lon Lon, right? Yeah. That's like the typical play of the top runners do. What I was thinking... What was I thinking? I lost my train of thought already. Let's go.
Wait, we'll just see a nice quick song route with our, with what we got. See if we find anything good, but we're really looking. No one's checking the pedestal to see that. Obviously, that's a big waste of time.
No, the child route is just way too appealing right now.
Oh yeah, good warp song.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the spawn point for a second. So, having a spawn inside of market as child is really, really important, because like even if you have Serenade, you cannot enter the market at nighttime. And time of day routing in these settings, where you don't have like the fixed spawn points, can be really, really awkward sometimes. And getting into the market at nighttime from anywhere as a child is really powerful. Saves you a lot of headaches and waiting for time of day.
Definitely true. Can't count how many scenes are just like, ugh, the routing becomes so awkward when you take account time of day, child.
Yeah.
It gets super interesting. But yeah, they don't have to worry about it for this one.
Yeah, it looks like... I don't think we're going to see any divergence in the next like 5, maybe 10 minutes.
It depends on how much they really like their Sphere Zeros. Again, Valley's not terrible because they do have a good warp song.
I know Ryu, he's not going to do Valley. He hates Valley with a passion. So What the Hell can get an edge here or lose some time. Like,
but
what
I
the hell
agree with you. I agree with you. We probably won't see any divergence for a little bit. It would just be that, oh hey, I got a 6 song to warp just to go to just go check Saria's and
Yeah. Starting with Minuet, you get like the one from Lon Lon, then you can play Minuet immediately. You can go adult, get the one from Windmill, play Minuet to get the what? Then we're at like 4 songs already. I can't count.
Oh, we should only. Oh, I have like for hints. I mean, we only got the 2 songs. Oh, we're getting all. You're talking about all the checks. Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
we
no,
only have 2 songs, man. You're getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah, but we can get a lot of songs already.
Oh yeah, we can get a lot of songs.
Really
Most
good.
likely the songs will lead to other songs. Yeah, the song route just too strong right now. Definitely is going to be the priority for both runners.
Songs are just way too powerful.
Let's start shuffling them in. Season 5, right? please don't do that. Please no. All right, no valley. Yeah, the warping out, which is expected. See what song we get. We get 3 new hints. Lullaby.
Oh, and that's
Gets us
another
another
lullaby. That's another song when you go adult and like go to the graveyard. I think that was Boomerang Chest is Dead, if I've seen that correctly.
Yeah, we'll be able to see it here on RyuuKane's.
Yeah.
Double check it. It is a helpful one. Yeah. Definitely gets rid of that meme check that some people go for during the weekly.
Lost Hero. That's a good one to find in this situation. Unfortunately, you don't. At this stage of the game, you don't have many things that you actually can do in Lost Worlds, so you might need to double or even triple dip that place to get all of the things.
Yeah, you're expecting it. 40 dead.
Was that like highly foolish?
It looked like it was highly foolish, which is actually a nice one. That is one of the nicer ones to get.
Yeah, that's really cool. But like, we need to set up Scarecrow anyway. But now that we have Serenade, this kind of saves us, right? Like, you don't want to go to a Lake Hylia. That's foolish to set up your Scarecrow by foot. That's not what you want to do. OoT is Nocturne.
Oh no!
Right? So,
all right,
and that's a mirror shield. Never buy a shield.
That guarantees Shadow as a medallion. Unless adult is the graveyard spawn. Oh man. And it's Baron too. Hooray.
Yeah, looks like we're going to sit here for a while, but I don't mind that because this is fun. Like watching very good runners in this game, just crushing it. The longer it takes, the better, right? At least for watching.
So, Mirror Shield. High chance it's the way the hero item. Pretty likely. We still don't know what everything is. You know, as far as what dungeons we need. But
yeah,
you know, Mirror Shield gets you a nice lot of checks in Spirit. I mean, helps you beat it, obviously.
Yeah, Mirror Shield actually unlocks not too many checks in this game. Like what? The one at Twin Rover, the one up top, the one that's down below. That's 3 checks, right? So in terms of checks, Mirror Shield is not the best item to have, but since we know we need to do Spirit regardless of what it is, we like this stuff saves us a lot of headache looking for it.
We're getting a little bit of divergence.
And that's a
Boomerang
rank.
in Mido's house. Makes sense. Boomerangs are fun.
And a wallet.
Blue fire. Gotta buy it so you can go get your gold gauntlets to get the lighter.
We still need another
wallet
wallet for that. But that's only if like we know that we have 2 medallions to unlock the Rainbow Bridge, and that gives us access to blue fire as long as we have a bottle, right? So, but like 5 of the medallions would be needed to be locked before getting like
and a bomb bag.
Buy that blue fire. And a bomb bag, that's really strong. What the hell's in a really good position right now?
Yeah.
I mean, RyuuKane is going to catch up in terms of Kokiri pretty quickly. Wait, what is RyuuKane doing? Didn't he read the Lake Hylian?
Oh, yeah.
Where was? Wait, where was that hint?
That was in the meadow. He should have read that.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, he skipped the hint. Rip. Oh no. Let's hope he didn't misread it. 20 packs of 20 pack of 2 would be really funny.
Chat correcting us saying it was Lostwood's entrance that had a hint. Yeah, he didn't go to Cookery.
Okay,
that's
so he doesn't know.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's nice.
It gets a reward.
Wait, no, he scummed it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He
does not get a reward.
That could have been kind of helpful, but nope.
I mean, yeah, these runners don't need the double defense. It's just an extra like cushion, a little bit of extra security. But these guys,
maybe you don't want to pick it up because you want to like death warp somewhere. Like Gerudo Valley is a very popular place where you want to death warp from. So having those double defense things just makes you wait longer. So actually playing with less health is faster, I would say.
Yeah, in some cases, definitely. But not having these bombs, so him not going there as child really gonna hurt RyuuKane unless he finds another bomb bag or any other explosives in general. Because when he goes there as adult, which it looks like that's what he's probably gonna be doing.
Yeah, he's going to miss the bomb bag, and the bomb bag is way too powerful in this game. It unlocks way too many things.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if there is another bomb bag just somewhere else,
there's 2 more bomb bags somewhere. So maybe one of them is like free to get. Oh, what the hell? Just realized something. I feel he wanted to go for the hint, but then realized his time of day was going to maybe not work out. Like he has plans for this time of day. Yeah, now he's in market at nighttime. But this is awkward because when he wants to go adult, he has to wait for night to pass, essentially. Because you don't want to leave Anju and Kag behind.
Alright, should be getting our adult Kag. See what new song we get. We'll finally get to see what we need to beat the game. I'm hoping it would be sick to see adult warp, stone shadow, but adult warp
up top
in the graveyard, or adult spawn in the graveyard.
I mean, the medallion could be required. Shadow could be required for a song, right? Which would be really awkward.
Yeah. Just that Ocarina of Time holding Nocturne throws everything for a loop. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, Jabu, the Dongo, Fire Shadow.
Shadow is actually the water medallion, so it could unlock a song. It will lock us. It does lock a song indeed.
And Shadow is a medallion. So if the warp is not, or the spawn is not at the graveyard, it is all dungeons.
It is it's almost at the graveyard.
It's close.
It's close, but it's not. That's not cutting it. But that's a really nice warp to have. But it's also nighttime for Ryu, which is being in Kag at night is kind of meh when you go there for the first time.
Yeah. So that means our stones are going to be Water and Spirit Temple. I don't think I saw Spirit Temple as one of the medallions. So Spirit Temple is our stone.
So Stone, Spirit, Wave the Hero. And
That's
Medallion Shadow's Foolish. I mean, since we need to do all of them anyway, that's not too bad.
Yeah. It's one of those ones you like to see. But we're back on the same path. Our divergence is over. But again, RyuuKane hoping for that bailout bomb bag.
I mean, he doesn't know there's one available.
He doesn't know, but we do. We know that's what he needs. I mean, at that point, when's the next time you're going to check that Kokiri sword chest?
When
That's
you go
not gonna be
Deku-
for a while. I mean,
Deku
he has
is a
to be
medallion, right? I mean, Deku,
Deku is
we
a
need to do all the dungeons anyway. But, like... Kokiri sword chest on Dampé would save him, because it would push him towards Kokiri as child.
Any early Kokiri sword is
Yeah.
really good for RyuuKane.
And that's a Song of Storms in the Composer Grave. And that's Dins on Dampé. And the
Just
shirt.
baiting him.
Dampé has a lot of things to say.
Just taunting them. They know that they have to do
Yeah.
Shadow much later than the other ones. You know what? I'm starting to think that when I commentate scenes, they're just cursed. I already commentated the longest scene. I think it's still the longest scene. Just
this-
under 4 hours.
You mean in the brackets?
During the brackets, yeah. During
Yeah.
the brackets.
There was a seed that was much longer in a weekly recently, but... Yeah, for a bracket match, that's like an awful long period of time.
Yeah, it was very interesting. They last checked their go mode item.
That always hurts.
Oh yeah, it is always a pain. All right. Well, we see the spirit song. We have to get it pretty early. Song of Storms. That's right. We already saw that.
Oh, what the hell's getting stuck on the door frame?
All right. So let's
Generated,
ask.
though.
Let's ask another runner. This is a controversial topic, I feel like, nowadays.
Okay.
Bottom of the well. Do you do it? Or do you skip it until later?
Depends, right? Like if you're looking for a bunch of stuff and you can full clear it pretty early, just go for it. The chances are really high that it has a good amount of things for you. And it's not that slow to beat.
Right now, they have everything to full clear.
Well, what the hell does?
That's right. I mean, we have access to full clear. It is
Yes.
all in logic.
Like it really depends. Like when if you get the last thing you need to clear it as adult, you still have adult things to do. You might want to do the adult things first. And like sometimes you can just snowball from being adult and finding things that lead to other things that lead to other things again. So like you might actually be busy until like much later in the seed, and then like it becomes like a gamble between GTG or well. Even though well was available early on, you might want to skip it. Like it's a gamble at that point.
Everything we do is a gamble. We're Zooter players.
Yeah. The casino's not really open just yet, right? We have a little bit of things we can do still. Especially with that bomb bag. Like what the hell's probably going to do to Dongos here? And that fixes his time of day so he can actually talk to Andrew and get the item he missed.
Yeah, it just works out really well. So Ryu is on a hunt for his progression item. Right now, he just has Boomerang and Mirror Shield, so he's kind of stuck. There's not really much he can add to, his checks here.
Oh, I just thought of something. So I think What the Hell's actually planned this. Like he wanted to get the Richard check out of the way, so he waited for nighttime, and he was fully aware the entire time that, like with the bomb bag he had, the Dongos Cavern is going to fix his time of day anyway. Ryu, on the other hand, is in a rough spot right now.
Man.
And that's a horse. So we have a horse already.
So we have magic here in the lost or in CAC. So again, everything we have to enter Shadow, but we can't enter Shadow. Just constantly teasing us.
Yep.
Just the big tease.
I mean, we can use Dins already. That's a really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Like Dins has, if you're lacking a few other things, Dins is a very powerful thing to have. Like you can, there's a few. Like you can, for example, the shortcut in Goron City, you can open with Dins. You can even, if you're crazy, you can even do Link the Goron with Dins, but it's not a logic and it's really, really difficult.
It's fun though. It's fun when you get it.
It's
First
fun.
try. You're just
50
like, man,
is
I've
a
never
Poe
practiced
bottle?
this. Ooh. Just a normal, like small Poe bottle?
I think it
didn't
was
see
a small one. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So we got 40 and 50 gone. Just waiting for that 30.
Also, what the hell is currently in DC, which is, I think, the Forest Medallion, which is the best medallion in the game. It just gives you a free song. DC is
Oh.
quick to clear, has a lot of checks, and I think our progression is pretty likely to be on here. Ryu again burning some time of day here.
Yeah.
The time he spends burning here is the time that What the Hell's does progression in Deku, so this puts What the Hell's ahead by a little bit.
Yeah. It's crazy just what
Oh,
we're
a
gonna
hook
do.
shot.
Hook shot.
That
That's
is-
just, ooh,
That is
that's gonna
spicy.
yeah, it is. Ooh. Yeah, that's honestly not good for Ryu for Ryu.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Because every early progression item that he gets before what the hell's happened has like even like really started doing checks. Because he hasn't passed anywhere that he needed the hook shot, so this is just like, oh,
Yeah.
sick! Now I can check everything that needs the hook shot as I pass it.
Yeah, this game is not over yet. I'm not a fan of calling a game before the first run actually got done.
Of course.
The start gives What the Hell's a really good edge, that's true, but like we still have a lot of things to do, right? This is still an AD seed, and we need a lot of items. So
Yeah.
Ryu
lot
might
of
actually
game.
take a decision later on that bails him out or gives him another advantage which weighs out the current situation, right?
Missed the.
Ryu's going for the composer's grave here.
Yeah, I mean that might push him to go back to child, because he is running out of stuff to do.
If the Kokiri sword is here, that will save him.
Yeah.
But like it's
Early
that
Kokiri
thing has to
is
show,
a
or like
real
another bomb back. But
Yeah.
like Kokiri sword would be optimal, and
sword,
but
bomb
that
back.
has to show up really soon.
I mean,
If it
even
doesn't-
bomb shoes, but you know, he would need strength in order for him to go really push into the Dongus.
Yeah, it has to be more than a 5-pack. Oh, a bow and
Ooh, a bow as
DC
well.
too. That's choose.
Oh, he
It's
got bomb
actually
shoes.
choose. Okay. It's 10. This is enough. I think with this you want to go DC right here, don't you?
I mean, there's an argument not to, just because he doesn't have a way to actually beat the Dongos. But I mean, double dipping the Dongos isn't awful.
You can do Dodongo. You can beat King Dodongo with choose. I'm pretty sure Ryu practiced this before.
Do
doing
we?
this.
Do we allow that in
Yes,
our
it's
tournament?
allowed.
settings? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if he knows how to do it, then yeah.
I'm pretty sure he
Definitely
knows how
do
to
it.
do it. But he's using one here, okay. How many, like, if you only have choose, how many choose do you need to beat Dodongo's Cavern and full clear it? One to enter,
Two.
two,
one,
three,
three.
4. And then
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7,
eight,
8, 9.
I think it's 9. That is a
Including
lot.
7? Wait,
So
7, okay. But does that include killing the boss with it? With the choose? 1 to open, 1 for stair, 2 for entrance. 1 for floor, 2 for dongo.
Well, don't forget the. Oh, he's counting. The one for the chest.
Yeah, one for
Right.
like you can scum, right?
Yeah, you can scum.
Like what you can do is you can. Oh wait, never mind. I don't think we need to talk about this anymore because Ryu's not doing it. Oh, maybe he's scumming the choose here.
Did he save before he started?
I hope so. Looks like Ryu's not going to do it.
It's pretty dangerous. You lose a lot of your explosives. So, I mean, I think he's just gonna go back to Child, and he's seen the Lost Woods, kind of way the hero. I don't know how much he's cleared of it. I can't remember.
I mean, Lost Woods with the hero, he can certainly do that. Maybe he goes back to Lost Woods and then gets the bomb back.
Yeah. He can also go
bottom of well. Yeah, you're right.
So, I think he'll just go back Child. Maybe he'll clean up his one thing in Kokorine. But we'll see. On the well can bail him out. He is going there earlier than what the hell's happened. Ooh, we can beat Jabu. We got the ice arrows.
I think Ryu thinks he's missing something, so this
Did
is
I
a
say
valid
Jabu?
play.
I meant Bongo.
This might be a valid play. What the hell's picking up magic? Taking the owl, okay. Chickens
Ooh.
play?
He's gonna go the legendary chickens. I mean, he's going to well, obviously, but will he get the chicken in the meantime?
I mean, there's only one more opportunity where you can do chickens, but it's really weird with time of day, right? Like, there's basically two scenarios where you want to be in CAG as a child. One of them is like it's daytime and you want to do chickens. The second one is like you want to do nighttime skulls and Dampe. And like you can choose either of them to do your bottom of the well with. Yeah, he's actually going for the chickens.
Oh yeah. Chickens, please. Honestly, if chickens does have something good here, what the hell's happened? Has a lot of stuff where he might not go to the well super quickly.
Yeah. What the hell could have dipped Forest here?
Yeah, it's interesting that he didn't.
But like you can get back here anytime with Minuet. So
yeah.
Like if you go here by foot. If you go here by foot, 100% you dip Forest, right?
He might be hoping just to finish up the rest of Lost Woods as adult and maybe get that
with
strength.
the bombs.
Yeah.
Like if he gets strength, he can just full clear in one go, which would put him even further ahead. Like we need a game-breaking item on chickens for Ryu right now.
Yeah, I'm praying, man. You got this, Ryu. Chickens, pay out, please. I love chickens.
Chickens never pay out. Also, I'm a chicken hater.
I mean most people are chicken haters, except Czech, because they want the chickens to pay out.
The meat tastes good, tastes great. But other than that, no, this is the worst Czech in the game in my opinion.
It does feel the worst, yes. I can agree with that. It used to be Mask, but with all the buffs we've done to it, I love Mask.
And that's actually strength.
Wow, that's the strength.
That's the strength you predicted. Wow.
Good.
For Ryu.
So yeah, full forest clear right after Lost Woods.
Yep. Also getting the storms check here.
Again, this could just push. Oh, if there is something on chickens, all right, we're gonna get it. Come on. Oh.
Nope.
Nuts. Nuts. All right. We're gonna go in the forest. So yeah, we're gonna see the well here.
Actually,
Again,
like,
what the hell's
from
happening?
Ryu's-
Couldn't this not go to well for a while? Again, anything here could still.
Like, it might actually be a situation where, like that I described earlier, to just snowball from being adult, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like never go to well.
Yep, we've seen it happen a lot. There's still plenty of ways. This is, like I said, it's all we've said. It's all dungeons. Like, there's so many things that can happen because of all dungeons.
Yeah, but this is still not over.
Oh yeah, no.
Stopping Link the Goron with the chew on the bomb floor. Very cool. Just a stick. That's a key.
Don't need.
Still, logically, bomb locked. Like the back of, because all 3 keys are logically required to reach like the lag room and the check before that.
That was a
And 1 key was locked behind bombs. Those checks
Yeah.
are locked behind bombs. But at this point, like with the Tepec of Juice, you don't care, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was
I
that
would say most people
intentional?
don't care about the key logic in well.
Oh, actually, this might be intentional. Yeah. What Ryu wants to scum the shoes immediately.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Since he's not finding
So
anything.
let's hope this is nothing. It's a key, okay.
Yeah. So he's good.
Yep. That was the perfect thing for him to find down there. So having scummed 3 juices successfully, it seems that Bolero is vanilla here. So no new song that this chains into, but you want to come back here anyway, right? So Bolero is not the worst thing to find.
Yeah, Bolero was probably one of the better ones he could have found just immediately.
Better than Song of Time, probably.
Sometimes it's definitely not a fun one to see. But Requiem, I think, did we get a Requiem here? I feel like we've seen a Requiem here. Maybe not.
No.
Obviously,
I couldn't make out
we just
what
saw
the
Colossus.
thing
We saw
was
Colossus
for.
Way the Hero. On what the hell's
Ooh.
happened.
Well, vanilla Requiem for a small key on child side or something. Please, no. Please, no. I didn't see what it was, but it seemed to be nothing. But like the thing on the creator wall that what the hell's just used X-ray on. Recovery hard, okay. Good thing that we have chat, because they are very observant and there's many eyes that can see what we miss.
Oh yeah.
That's the second leg, highly foolish, and that's the 3rd key. Okay, so all we found in well so far was keys. That's strange. But this key is actually really good now, because the other 2 keys are bomb locked and Ryu just scummed them away. So now that he has the key, he can actually do 2 more checks in here.
We just don't
on
want to
those.
see a dead well.
Oh, that would
Don't
that
dead
would
well.
hurt so much. But like I would feel that at least 1 item is here.
Well, let's see. There has to be.
That's a Goron shirt. We already have. No, we don't have fashion percent already. We still need 2 pairs of boots for that. But we have shirt percent. That's the Desert Colossus web. The here hint. Right, let's see what Steve has today. I know someone just came up with like let's just call it like he just called that check Steve, and like I don't know why like it's just a random name, right? But it like it's so funny.
Hey,
It's another one.
all right.
Oh no. I mean, it's not. We know the wallets are not required for the tunics because we've seen all the tunics, right?
Right.
So
I've seen all
blue
the
fire.
tunics.
Anyone?
No, unfortunately, we have forest open, so that
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
The second medallion is available. Right?
Yeah.
So the
It would have
wallets
been
are
nice.
the wallets are 100% pointless. No paradox letter today.
It would have been sick. Come on, Will. Have something, or just prove me right. I always say skip Will. I'm the skip Will kind of guy.
The skip blood kind of guy.
Heck yeah! Don't ever go to Will.
Just a few more minutes, and I can tell you if you would have well played or not. Played well or not.
All right. Is it finally time? It is finally time to do Forest Temple. Everyone's favorite, right?
At least we're not going to see a double forest today. We're not going to see a double forest today.
Forest is just so mechanically intensive. Look at that. Look at the skill that goes on. Look at this hook shot. Bam! That was a lot of skill, guys. Come on.
You're really trying hard.
I'm gonna pump this Forest
Temple just not exciting, yeah.
Will he get the hook shot on the chest? Oh, he's gonna skip it. Some people opt for the hook shot.
Just jump. That's a scale. Well, that's not for Lake Hylia, but that's. Wait, no, we can access
It can save
Zora's
some time.
domain already. Fire arrows.
Ooh, those can be
Okay.
good. That's not
Hover
bad
boots
to find.
on Shadow Trial 2.
Yeah.
I've seen it before. It's disgusting. Or like long shot on Shadow Trial 2. I've seen both of them.
Yeah, there could be something good there. There's definitely a chance. Oh.
Yeah, the scale is logically bomb locked because it was locked behind a key, and 2 of the keys were locked behind bombs as well. So that's like the scale would even only be like useful for 2 things, right? To get the item in Tactile Grotto and to do the diving in the lab. Diving in the lab, we know is nothing, and also the diving spot in Lake Hylia is nothing.
Yeah,
You're opting for Skull Mask here.
Well, wait, did he get it? I'm assuming he got it. Well, this should mean he gets to check his cloaker restored.
Oh yeah, he's really close to getting the bomb back. But what the hell is really pushing his progression here?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good hook shot up there. Part of the bloopy.
Forest Temple is actually mechanically a lot more interesting than people would give it credit for, right?
I mean,
but because
yeah,
it's so long and it's the same every time, like people tend to look away, which I can understand. But like, there's so many little things you can do to speed up this dungeon.
And you can skip walking the side here.
Especially if you have things like hover boots, bombs, and Feroz. First and foremost, Feroz is a really, really strong item in here.
Feroz is definitely, yeah. That's what's not. I think you're right. I think I agree with you on that. Forest is one of those where it totally changes based off all the items you have, which makes it more fun, like interesting, like. Mechanics wise, I guess. I don't know the word I want to say there. It makes it more diverse. There we go.
Yeah.
Like when you're doing it as a runner.
Yeah. Also,
To
Ryu
watch,
is
it's not.
nah. I was hoping for the Skull Mask play in Way of the Hero Lost Woods to pay out, but it did not. Yeah, Ryu's going to get his bombs. And wait, wasn't the strength upgrade? Oh, because he doesn't have the bomb back. Maybe he didn't want to use Choose, or maybe he wants to scum more Choose. Like he wants to get the stuff out of the way, but he's going to get the bomb bag.
He might have been thinking like more like, all right, I can do Dodongo's stuff. But yeah, it's interesting. Right, he decided not to do a lot of that stuff, especially considering Force is Way of the Hero.
It's really interesting though. Like it's a 50-50 call when you if you visit Kokiri, like for the first time as child or adult, right? But like I would actually fear that, like, the age you start with, you go Kokiri Forest. Like, depending on where exactly you spawn, but...
Alright. Bomb bag got. RyuuKane's gotta be feeling that one.
Also, he's going to go get a strength upgrade from Lost Woods. So he's about to do some catching up.
Yeah, and then he'll do the dongos, and he'll be right behind him.
Yep.
So a little bit behind regression, but he does have. So what he has above, what the hell's happening is scale and fire arrows.
Yeah, the
scale will
is
just be a time saver at this point with Jabu, and
yeah, but
that'll be about it.
One.
Yeah,
like,
it definitely saves a good amount of time, but
also fast access to like the top of the river from here. I could imagine Ryu using the scale to go down river. Maybe he can full clear river with Song of Storms.
Sick shot on the eye, long distance.
Yeah, and
that was pretty hype, chat.
You walk around the corner and then shoot the eye immediately. And once the cutscene stops, you can just turn around 118, start back walking, and you will be aimed at the door. That's a little neat. That's one of these neat little things that I talked about earlier.
Alright, finishing up his child route. Definitely agree with that. You know, he doesn't really want to come back. He might be expecting to be adult for a while.
Wait, didn't Ryu pick up the strength upgrade?
He should.
Maybe he plans to do it as adult.
Yeah. I think he's just cleaning this up.
But like, he was in the perfect situation of getting that check.
I definitely agree with the call. I think he might think he's far behind.
Yeah, like, this is definitely a risk, but might be a risk worth taking. Rip.
Yeah.
Just a blue rupee. So 2 more checks coming up in Childgorn City, and with that, Childgorn City is full cleared, so he doesn't need to keep it in mind or come back later. Like, Childgorn City is one of the weirdest places to route in sometimes.
Yeah, that's why Goron City Dead is my favorite hint.
Oh, it's such a good hint.
I love Goron City Dead. But yeah, no, I definitely agree with his decision here. He knows he's probably not coming back as Child for a very long time, if ever. Well, just for Jabu.
I'm afraid that this part didn't work. This part throw didn't work.
He looked away, so I didn't see. No.
Nope.
Triple validation.
Okay, getting the item from this dude. Yeah, with that 2 setup, he barely stopped him in the...
Validated!
Quadruple validation. Damn. This sucks. I think that hit. Yeah, that looks good. That actually looks good.
Bam.
Goron City not paying off.
Oh, he's leaving. Didn't pick up his strength. I mean, he'll get it.
He will get it.
Either he already got it and we missed it, but he'll get it. It's in an easy to get spot.
Yeah, Papa D unfortunately didn't have anything of value. Some chew bowling here. Having a lot of money, like he doesn't ever need to grind rupees again.
Blow the lady up. Didn't give us anything.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, so what the house is Dodongo's Cavern and half of Forest Temple ahead right now?
It's basically gonna be a full forest once he gets to Dodongo's.
Yeah.
It should be soon. Again, he's just finishing up his child.
Yeah.
And
just do as many child checks as you can so you don't need to come back for a while. I can agree with that. But also it's like pretty spread out instead of what he's doing right now. If he picked up that strength upgrade, he would have been in a much better spot.
Yeah. But he'll find again hookshot and bow, and
Yeah.
he'll finish up his cack with what he's got, and then
I could even see him go like you don't have strength, you play minuet, and then with bow and hookshot you dip forest tempo, do the courtyard area, and then like leave, and maybe he then gets his strength and goes back. But double dipping hurts if you could have theoretically full cleared it in one go.
Yeah, luckily the song's right there. It's it definitely it's some time lost, but it's not a crazy amount of time lost. He's hoping to find the items and get it done. But yeah, we had an adult here. Be following closely behind him, or not closely, but following behind him. But it looks like what else happened hasn't really found anything here, so we might see him push for the well.
He's like,
but
we as commentators can see his like we see his stream, so we can see his face cam, and like the checks, like he's not happy about not finding anything.
Man, shooting that torch, to me, that's the hardest thing in this dungeon. Oh, I am so inconsistent at that. The torch, the quick eye unfreeze, eye melt. Feels good to get though.
Yeah. I can't do it. Never tried it.
It's pretty tight from what I've seen.
It is super tight.
You gotta be so fast.
Yeah, and then like once you miss it, you kind of have to line yourself up again, and the more you
actually
like on the small moving platforms and stuff, like I don't want to risk that.
It doesn't waste any time if you miss it. It's easy just to jump to the other one and get it. You don't lose any time.
But like if your execution is not perfect, like you might actually fail the jumps and then lose a lot of time.
Time for the puzzle that everyone does differently. I didn't see how. Oh, man, we'll see how RyuuKane does it. I feel like everyone I watch does this puzzle differently because it's slow no matter what you do. I actually have no idea if there's an optimal method.
Ryu trying to catch up in the Dungler's Cavern. At least he's doing progression now, which is good for him.
Yeah. Alright, what the hell? Show us that spicy Phantom Ganon fight. Spicy. You know, when I was a child, I had to let my older brother beat Phantom Ganon for me. I was that kid. Couldn't do it. Couldn't figure it out.
Sometimes Phantom Ganon is very annoying and mean.
It was that mono.
Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Take your seats, strap in. This is going to be a long one.
It's gonna be a good one.
A good one,
We're gonna see some epic comeback here. We still got plenty of time. We're only 46 minutes in.
Yeah, we still have a few hours to go. I would say at least 2. Ryu finding hookshot.
Yeah, he'll be real sad when he finds that bow, though. He'll know that. Ooh, could have had that a while ago.
That looked way too close.
And for anyone who's just joining us, what the hell's happened is basically a dungeon ahead of him.
But did we see any items in forest? I don't think so.
No, we have not seen any items in forest. So just the dungeon ahead, but RyuuKane has done well. So if what the hell's happened decides to go do well, that will be some time made up for RyuuKane. But being a whole forest ahead is pretty intense. There's a lot of time. Ooh, there we go. We got an item
okay,
now. Silver
that's
gauntlets.
strength 2. So With the item set we have, we can actually full clear Spirit if
Mhm.
we get there, right?
So they have opponents, so they can do the seam walk to get over there.
Yeah,
they know Colossus is Way of the Hero, which I believe we can say is probably just gonna be vanilla Requiem.
Yeah. I
to
mean,
get
it
to
could.
the child side. Any other
Um,
songs we really have?
I
Link or
think-
something? Song
I think it's actually worth investigating. But like, if you get child locked, you need to come back again. Yeah, it's not seam walking, but I think you mean the
I mean, the left. You go to the
naked
left side
waistband.
of the yeah.
Yeah, you-
where you don't. I thought it was called a seam walk.
No, it's not a seam.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
you
just
can-
crossing the thing
Yeah, you
with-
just
with
like
no
back
buffers
walk
and-
at a specific angle, so you are actually running faster than the quicksand can pull you in.
I am talking about where you go into the desert with no hook shot or no long shot, no hovers, and you go to the
Yep.
left and you walk across the short side.
Yep, that's naked wasteland. That's what it's called.
Okay. Now I know. But yeah, I think that would be a good idea. He might just do GTG, of course. I mean, he can full clear it.
I think you do spirit before
there's-
GTG.
There's an argument. Yeah, definitely. I would do it if you want to be aggressive. You can beat the dungeon. You can
Yeah.
get your way the hero, and Spirit's way the hero. Colossus way the hero. So basically, you should do that. You should skip GTG at the moment.
What other songs do we have? It could be Song of Time for Water Temple Key Logic. like
it could
for
be.
boss
It's
key.
gross.
Could be Song of Time for something in GTG. Fortress.
Oh,
with-
Fortress is way of the hero. I totally forgot Fortress is way of the hero. He's not skipping Fortress.
No, you're not skipping.
It's
Fortress.
only-
you can do
it's only
both the
Thursday.
Guthrie and the Roof, but you want to set up your Scarecrow as adult before doing that. Did What the Hell set up Scarecrow as child?
I don't think he did. I mean, I think he should. I don't think he did.
I know that Ryu did it. He did not. Okay, so if you go to Gerudo Fortress now, you're going to leave the rooftop chest behind, unless you find Longshot or Hover Boots in the vicinity.
Man, what's he gonna do?
But at this point, I would actually assume that Longshot or Hover Boots show up somewhere in that area, because like you logically need to cross. Maybe if Requiem is vanilla, you need to logically be able to cross the wasteland.
It'll be hover. Yeah, I
But
think you're
that-
right. I think
it could also
hovers
be
or long
like
shot.
Fortress has like a lens of truth to cross the wasteland or something along those lines. We love to see the lens, right?
So good, especially when it's way of the hero.
Such a good
But-
item.
Oh, Len. Good old Len. Yeah, so we'll see if he decides to go sit here. I mean, passing 3 way of the heroes in one go, I think setting your Pierre would be priority, so you can get them all
Yes.
done.
You don't want to leave that.
It
Like
looks like
rooftop
that's what he's
chest
doing.
has punished people before. You don't want to leave that behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There he goes. Yeah, he definitely will not go any. I think it's just gonna be a quick and then come back. I don't think there's any child checks he'll do along the way.
Ice arrows.
Yeah,
Well,
can
we
beat
knew
Bongo.
that they were
can
there.
both beat Bongo now.
Well, if they could just reach Bongo. That's Sun Song on Prado check. So it's not Way of the Hero Sun Song in Desert Colossus.
I'm hoping for Song of Time. I'm hoping for some great Way of the Hero Song of Time
Yeah,
to go into the river.
because there's like a key on right side GTG for like the lens in GTG center. Or
Oh,
something.
that's evil.
I mean, you technically get it before you cross the wasteland. So it would be fair. Lens bait is the worst. And actually, as I predicted, Ryu is going to dip Forest to find that strength. Maybe he's going to be disappointed because Forest doesn't have anything except for the strength 2 invasement.
Just cheat. Go hop down there.
Boss key skip. Yeah, that's not allowed.
All right. Let's go see what our way the heroes are. Please be Ocarina of Time. You can get to basement without strength, but it's not allowed.
That's light arrows. That's interesting.
Oh,
so
the scale might be necessary, but I mean the chance that you find irons before that are pretty high.
you will 100% find iron boots before that because light arrows don't lock anything, and you need iron boots to beat the game. So not having the scale doesn't hurt. What the hell's at all?
Again, it's just a time save, which again, it could matter. I mean, it'll help him make up some time, but we'll see. I don't think it'll be enough.
Meanwhile, What the hell is clearing up some Hyrule Field checks on the way to Lake Hylia. Did What the hell go child instead of Scarecrow?
I know he went.
He was around the mark.
I was looking away.
Yeah, like he did not. Okay, so he's going to leave the wasteland chest behind, the rooftop chest behind. Then
very interesting choice. I mean, it's pretty aggressive. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it, but you know, he doesn't know where Ryu is. We do, so you're like, oh man, I'm gonna make the winning play here. He knows he can always come back. I think he assumes that it's gonna be hovers or a long shot anyways.
Yeah. Or lens.
Or
Can't let
lens,
that go. The lens.
Yeah, or lens.
But like, if there's something required on the rooftop, and there's another, like, imagine there's like an item on horseback and an item on the rooftop. What the hell gets the item on horseback thinking that's the one? And then he's going to literally last location. Wait, never mind, there's
the lens.
We found it.
Yes, that means
actually that means that all of the baits are out of the way, right? We have all the tunics, all the wallets, and the lens. So like all the way of the heroes that are remaining are actually leading to something.
Yep, it's true. The only one that would be the bait would be Song of Time or some Key Logic.
Yeah,
Water Temple.
Song of Time can be bait.
And you can bait Key Logic in 2 areas. Yeah. But hopefully, hopefully it's not.
Yeah,
that.
but like in terms of items, we have found all the potential baits.
All right, Ryu gonna go get his strength. Ooh, sling for Goma. That is a thing. That's right. Slingshots technically needed to be Goma, right?
Very true.
In logic, so he could still get slingshot bait. That sucks. Please be that. That is also true. Kokiri Sword could be here. It's very likely that it's long shot or hovers, but yeah, it could be.
Yeah, but like
Kokiri
we have
Sword
seen,
to go get it.
We have seen a strength upgrade, and the second strength upgrade was strength locked because it was in forest behind the other strength, right? And also we've seen Mirror Sheet, which is not required to beat the game. So Lost Woods actually has 2 items for Wave the Hero already.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be a third one. But I don't fear that you want to rush the slingshot check if you can do it. It's not something you want to do.
full clear away the heroes. We all know this. We've all learned this through pain at some point.
Actually, sometimes it's just like most of the time it's good, but sometimes it's just not. Like sometimes there's just like you go to Wave the Hero GTG, you find the lens like super early on, you full clear the damn thing, there's nothing, and then you just waste like 10 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
Like it's a gamble either way.
Let's see how good What the Hell's Happened is at archery today. Oh, he shoots one because he's just swagging. Oh, he misses 2 of them.
Still fine.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
Ooh, very nice. Okay, he needs to take it. He needs to
chill
take
out.
The long term.
He's chilling.
Okay, you got it.
He was sweating there.
Probably.
Like, oh my gosh, I missed 3.
Like, you don't want to do this twice. It's Router's letter. Okay, so there is something. There might still be something on the rooftop, which would be good for Ryu if he, like, Ryu set up Scarecrow as child, so he's going to set up Scarecrow as adult as well.
Yeah.
With that though,
pretty big.
With letter and Rang, we can full clear Jabu.
He's doing GTG.
I mean, you want to go in here and do like a few quick checks, right?
You think
at
just
least
do
get
the
the
first, like,
get
4?
the first 2 or something, and then leave. Wait, that's a prescription. Have we seen the big on hint?
I think we did, but I feel like we remember seeing it was dead, but yeah.
In a bomb bag, okay.
Ah. Thank you, chat. Chat's on the ball today.
Yep.
A full clear GTG could be a mistake that What the Hell's happened, you know, makes.
Yeah, like, you kind of want to push your progression here, right? Like, you really want to go Spirit.
You have 2 weighted heroes over there.
Maybe he's hoping to find hover boots in here so he can do the rooftop chest or something along those lines.
Yeah, I mean, even then, I don't know if I agree with it. I understand.
I would push Spirit. I would push Spirit.
Pushing.
Like, you have all the tools to clear it, and if you're not child locked, then the song has a very good chance of being
2 dungeons. Yeah, I think the correct choice, but you know, hey, he's the favorite. I feel to win the tournament, like among the chat. Obviously, anybody can win the tournament.
Yeah.
But I think if you ask people who they think's gonna win, What the Hell's Happened has been a lot of people have been picking him.
Yeah, he's on top of the predictions for sure, or like very high up in many people's predictions.
So yeah, What the Hell Happened? Way better at routing than I am. That's for sure. So you know what? His choice is gonna be Godlike. But I definitely think at this point, I think there's an argument to be made for just pushing your progression. Oh, getting licked on.
Some keys. Nothing too exciting. Seeing up strength 2 is required in here. I mean, for at least 1 key it is.
Ooh.
PKR with a rate of 78 people. Welcome in, Raiders. Enjoy the show.
For those joining us, RyuuKane is forest, basically a forest temple behind What the Hell's Happened, but he has cleared well over What the Hell's Happened, which gave him scale and the fire arrows, which we're hoping, there's a chance that could be the items that help him come back in this seat right now. Well, What the Hell's Happened is pushing on the Way of the Hero side. He just finished, or he cleared his Way of the Hero fortress. He couldn't get the top chest, but he did find letter.
Heart container. The seed has not been very healthy, I have to say. Like, Ryu is still at 4 hearts.
Yeah, it's actually been pretty crazy. I mean, like, lack of hearts there have been. But we got Tunic, so it's all good. Almost done. At the end of the GTG. I honestly feel like RyuuKane has to know that he's probably a little bit far behind.
Yeah.
At this point, so I think there is actually a decent chance that Ryu does not do GTG.
Yeah,
to catch up.
I could see Ryu skip it. Yeah, Ryu is super low on health. You know, he's not in kill range anymore. Like, those guys hit really hard. Especially when you're on 4 hearts.
Good
Like,
old
they can, yeah, they can like 2-shot you with their jump attacks if you're not careful.
What the hell happened? Not able to find the torch of this hook shot. Oh. All right, I go into the nice maze.
Yeah, with 7 keys we can actually reach the center.
7 keys.
But he's going to save here regardless because he wants to peek what's on the right side and it saves Gum the keys back.
All right, will the toilet have an item? I mean, very likely right now.
Also, with this we could probably determine if Song of Time is required or not.
Oh yeah.
First look.
It's true.
Did we see the freestanding? I didn't see the freestanding item.
I did not either.
Okay, there's 1 key on the right side, so logically we're required to have Song of Time to reach the center. Because logically you need all 9 keys. Because the game builds logic around you being, like, the player being awful, as dumb as you can be and like wasting keys left and right. And to prevent the player from locking themselves out of the seed.
Right, so
that's how logic works.
Could be just a horrible bait. Which is awful. But us, as viewers, get all the entertainment. We get the stream value.
Oh, that's Harvard's.
Ooh.
So he can actually get the rooftop chest.
Yeah.
And also we can logically cross the wasteland.
See, I would have never gotten those hovers.
Yeah, this GTG was worth it. This just adds to the pile of stuff that Ryu still has to do that what the hell's already did. Feels bad.
Feels real bad.
Yeah, once we get Nocturne, we can also full clear Shadow now.
Yep, I'm about to go do a spirit. Still need long shot, but in order to beat Shadow, but considering we're entering 2 Way the Heroes, I believe we will find it.
Yeah, what is going to go for Fortress Chest here and then check Valley.
Did he save quit?
Yes, pretty sure.
Okay.
Like, you don't want to walk, but you don't, like, you really want to save. So save warping is the only option. Let's see if this is also Way of the Hero. Nope, the rooftop chest is the winner heart piece. Interesting. Actually, what the hell looks like judging from his angle, he's not going to check Valley now. Understandable though. Understandable. Like he can potentially do a lot of progression now, and I mean a lot. He can just like if he gets lucky with the key layout, he can full clear Spirit, or like almost full clear Spirit, but like he can beat Spirit. He can grab his Nocturne. He can beat Shadow. Like he's going full ham on that progression right now, which is I like that.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about earlier progression, pretty good. So might as well get it done. I mean, Valley was right there. A nice save quit on the Fortress, but it's fine.
Oh, we need water, right? Yeah.
There's a lot to do.
You're right.
Right now, he's pretty much on a path.
I kind of mixed things up. My bad. Thanks for pointing it out.
We're gonna get our full clear of Spirit.
So, the only way that like what the hell has to like lose some time potentially is if there's a Song of Time in Wasteland and we're keylocked. That would mean that Requiem is in ice, right?
Yeah, but I believe that whatever it's called, Kings or Skip is allowed right now. No,
no,
during
not in the
brackets?
tournament.
Not in the tournament.
No.
Okay, so never mind.
Yeah, but like what else has letter? So when you're done with it, like whatever you could do as a doll, like if you did all the checks that you could do, or like you're in a state where you can't do any more adult progression, you just go child and do Jabu, right? And then you hand it in the letter anyway. Mm-hmm. And after that, you would still have the option to go to ice.
Yeah. So if Requiem was required, that would help with the reuse because you're right.
It could also not be for the song, but for one of the items here.
That'd be boring. Make it a song. Give us Ocarina of Time. There's the last bow.
Ryu actually going for those strats, the quick strats. It's so. I actually didn't know that you could stun Phantom Ganon with your sword. That's so cool.
I know, right?
Was that a red rupee on top of the arch? 30 skulls is Feroz Wind. Well, guess who's not getting that? I think that was a red rupee.
Alright, all I have left is 20.
And that's Vanilla Requiem. So we can actually assume from this that we need, like, there's at least a key in Child Spirit.
Yeah.
But we have our fast way back here, so that's not too bad. I mean, you do Child Spirit, get the two, like, if you're locked, you do Child Spirit, get the 2 keys, then do Jabu, and then immediately after you can go Spirit again. So, like, it's not that you go Child just for Child Spirit and then go back at all. You have other meaningful stuff to do. But it seems that what the hell's routing has been really, really paying off.
It feels like it's been flawless. Like
pretty much, yeah.
As far as like getting the items when he got them, like it's been crazy, like how good it's been. So there's his key.
Yeah. So we said earlier that for like a good chance for Ryu to catch up would have been if GTG was empty and he skipped it, but now he can't skip it, so that just adds to all the execution that he still has to do. that What the Hell's already did. Also, what's Ryu's play going to be here? Goron City with strength 2, it looks like.
I think.
Then get the Bolero song and do a
Yeah.
quick loop around Crater, like
Because he hasn't done it yet. He's probably hoping that it's Requiem.
yeah.
So yeah, he'll just be doing all this stuff here, and then, you know, unfortunately, it's got nothing that he super needs.
So we did not see what was in the maze on the left side, right? Because What the Hells didn't go for this. So this might be another thing that could help Ryu catch up. It's like a Curious Sword or something. Would certainly help.
It's true.
Or even more important, a tool to beat Water Tempo.
Yeah. Hammer left could be a big deal for him.
Hammer would be huge.
Hammer would be pretty big because, you know, then
Because that's the
getting
thing
some
that
real
like there's.
differentiation.
Oh wait, never mind. There's the hammer. Rip.
Hammer is
I mean,
huge. but
Spirit
it's in
Temple
the
is Way of the
wrong
Hero
place.
after all. Spirit Temple is Way of the Hero. So about that,
We're trying to help Ryu, all right? We're trying to give him the outs, and then What the Hell just finds the out that we're
Ryu-
talking about every time.
What the hell? Just finding all the things.
You know what? Ryu is not going to get bailed out of the seed. So prove me wrong, Ryu, because you know what? We're just wrong all the time.
Yep.
Let's see.
It's really
do the check of
crazy
legends.
that like one decision one decision early on can end up losing you like half an hour, maybe more.
Yeah, that's routing for you.
Now I'm kind of like now I don't want to go to Kokiri as an adult ever again. Just leaving that one check behind. Nah. Yeah, whenever Ryu needs something, what the hell finds it.
Except for the Kokiri sword. He hasn't found that yet. Let me just knock on some wood. He's opening the chest.
Okay, no.
That would have been. That would have been fun.
For a hard AD seed, this doesn't look too bad, right?
Yeah, it's actually going pretty
Just
well,
yet,
but
at least.
I feel like all the jets that I have seen have always been jet baits, where they're not actually jets in the end. Yeah. So where is Ryu gonna go? Is he just gonna follow him to GTG? Oh,
I mean, that seems
he beat
the
Forest.
best play.
It's not.
With
I don't
those
know if it's
hints at
marked
the
on it.
equipment he has, that just seems like the best play. But maybe, like, what kind of gambles would he have left? Like, what options does Ryu have here?
Gambles.
But he's certainly not dipping fire.
Yeah. Then after one.
Is he? Yeah, he's doing left side.
could
maze
do
now. He didn't do
Ganons?
left side maze.
Okay. Here we go. This one could help. Let's see what we got.
Oh, I love the fast rock eating. That's such a nice feature.
All right, Kokiri sword. Let's see it.
Nothing. So Goron City was actually completely foolish, was it? Like, Child was completely empty, and we didn't see anything in the maze, and we didn't have anything on Link the Goron. So Goron City was completely foolish.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's unfortunate.
Lot of time down the drain. But Ryu's the first to check 10 skulls, right? No, I think he's not.
No. What the hell's
No,
happening?
what else did that already?
Yeah. I haven't been paying too much attention to what the hell's happened in Spirit Temple. I don't think he's found the boss key.
Yeah, but at least we're not small key locked out of Spirit. So that's at least something. But Requiem Wave the Hero, like it's either for a small key, which would be a logically but not a hard AD. Logically but not hard required Requiem. Sorry, not. I got confused there for a second. But it might also be boss key.
Yeah.
Which is not very pleasant.
Yeah, but you know the other guy has to do it anyways, so it's not crazy of a bit, it's not that big of a deal. When everybody has to do it, it's fine. It's definitely not something you just go to child just to go there immediately and check before you even do adult side. So all right, so Ryu had the option of going to Ganon's. I mean, I agree not going to Ganon's right now, but it would have been his next gamble if he wanted to make one.
Okay, just getting the song. Yeah, this setting up Scarecrow in Lake Hylia and then go Fortress from here.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be the play that Ryu's committing to right now.
Spirit's still not having that boss key. So far, it's only been the hammer as well, but hammer's good enough. Hammer's good enough.
Yeah, the fishing checks are part of Lake Hylia. It's not that the fishing pond is a separate area, that would be stupid. Like, the fishing pond is Wave the Hero. You could get hints like fishing pond is Wave the Hero. Like, you don't want that.
So, Ryu has another out right now, depending on what the hell happened to his Fire Temple. He does not go decide and set his Pierre. Could be bad. Or good for Ryu.
Okay. It looks like we have seen all the small keys in Spirit, so according to Chad, that leaves Spirit boss key or required item on Child Spirit.
The gold.
Everyone's favorite item. A slingshot.
There it is! The slingshot!
That's Wave the Hero for sure.
Yeah, it's looking like boss key's gonna be on Child's side.
Yeah. Like, we only have 2 more checks that boss key can be in on adult side.
Which, without a long shot, kind of makes it a bummer, but he'll be fine.
You mean the wall?
Yeah.
I think the wall is much easier to just hold Z while climbing.
I mean, if he has to come back, because unless I don't remember a trick that you can do to get up to the platform with slingshot. I mean, not slingshot, hook shot.
We just
like
got
regular hook shot.
Put it to use. Like, just sling yourself up there.
I am working on the tech to slingshot up to the platform to go fight Twin Robot.
You can actually hook shot. Like, with long shot, you certainly can. With hook shot, you can, but it's precise.
It's precise, okay.
Yeah, but you can do it. I've seen people do it, done it a few times myself. It's possible. Although it can be like if you like try it a few times, like a handful of times, and you fail, like it feels just bad. But certainly possible.
Let's check. Nope.
Okay, boss key is on Child's side. But what you really want to do is you want to get everything here into place and then melt the face of the statue.
Yes.
That's the most important thing, because the face stays open if you destroy it, but the mirrors do not stay in this position when you re-enter the dungeon. So if you don't melt the face, then you have to do all the mirror pushing again.
It's definitely a mistake that I have made.
It's a mistake that I have made as well.
It's definitely a mistake you make one time. And then you're like, all right, I gotta remember this.
Yep. So Ryu might actually still skip GTG, right? Let's hope he does not.
There is a chance. There's a chance. He might think he's far behind and needs to make an aggressive gamble. Obviously, we know he shouldn't. But
Oh yeah, using Dins in the bubble room in Spirit Temple crashes the game.
That's interesting.
Is that, you know the code, right, Dotso? Is that what actually happens? Like, what would there to be divide if you use a fire spell? And that's Iron Boots.
Iron Boots. Oh, there we go. Now we're gonna see Long Shot. We can go beat the Shadow Temple after beating the Water Temple. I thought for sure he'd be doing a Fire Temple. He still might. I think he's just checking the main.
Yeah, he's getting this out of the way and then go for fire. Like there's no. Oh wait, he didn't set up Scarecrow yet.
He hasn't. Like I said, I think that could be Ryu's out, depending on what the
yeah,
hell
but like
happens.
we would need a required item on Pierre again, or we would need the boss key to be on Pierre. Which like the boss key on Pierre is a little bit more subtle, but like the required item on Pierre would be like
huge.
A kick in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. Nah, I mean it's just like. You go Child, you go Lake, you set a Scarecrow, you go Dart again, set Scarecrow again, you have Serenade, you have... Wait, you don't have a quick way to market. As a Dart, at least you don't have. So like that loses you a little bit of time, but not as much as Ryu is behind right now. Because Ryu is like the entirety of Spirit behind. And also GTG. Like, he has caught up in terms of progression in Forest and DC. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
He got it. He wiping off the sweat there.
That's a little time save over what the hell's. And that's the letter. So, where will you go GTG here now?
This is it.
In his mind, like, I would be thinking that... What the hell's... Okay, he's going. But, like, it would be safe to assume that, like, if you feel behind already, like, you know that... You probably know that GTG is a play that What the Hells would be making in this situation, like, 100% of the time. So, you might want to skip it. Because, like, you're behind already. If he did it, I have already lost, right?
Yeah, we've been talking about the case where there's just a chance you feel behind.
Oh, he's saving in GTG. He's actually checking Valley. I think he's checking
This could
Valley
also
here.
bail him out like this, because I don't think What the Hell's Happened is going to be in Valley area for a while.
Yeah. Like, if he sees something in Valley, he will feel behind, I think. Like, even more so.
I actually know What the Hell's Happened is Hammer. He has another reason to go back to Valley, because now he has an extra check.
Yeah, but like just getting one more check on top of 2 is not the most attractive play in any circumstance, especially if you've done everything in the area already.
Interesting setup. I haven't seen that one.
Me neither.
I always see the flips.
Is that a bomb bag?
It looks like a bomb bag.
Oh, no!
Oh, his face! He's like, are you serious?
No! Oh,
That's such a
oh
bummer.
no, that's such a troll.
What a
Oh my god,
tragedy.
no. That's
It just
so
stops
mean.
moving too. Just oh.
That's so mean. Wow.
Ooh,
Valley every time.
what a bummer.
Man. Yeah, 2 Sphere Zero bomb bags.
Man, the seed wanted to be nice, so like we'll give them 2 of them. You know, that way they can beat the seed.
I remember us talking about like maybe there's a bomb bag somewhere else that will bail him out. Well, it's the exact opposite. It's another bomb bag that he's never going to get.
Oh, he's
bailing on GTG. No, Ryu, go back. No.
It's unfortunate. I mean, we know that he was likely going to make the play, the aggressive
He's still
play.
going. He's still doing progression. So as long as he comes back at some point, he's still okay. But he's still behind. Like he's doing what the Hells did. So he's like, they're both doing progression. So the distance between them is not getting any different.
Yeah. We'll see when he decides to come back. That's gonna weigh on his mind. It's in the back. Ooh.
Doing
there's
some
always some
nice
interesting
ESS
setups.
turn setups. Yeah. Nice. Got it first try.
Like I learned like the easy setup, so whenever I see someone do like stuff like the time saving setup, it's always new to me. It feels like.
Yeah, I definitely for next season I definitely want to learn the ESS turn setups for most tricks.
Yeah, I definitely just look at their camera right before they jump, and I just align my camera up. I don't do the S turns. But my controller just doesn't work out. All right, so for Velox of Ryu, right now it's really just Pierre right now.
Yeah, that's the thing he has over what the Hells, and like fire arrows, but I highly doubt those will be coming into play anytime soon. Like Longshot on Shadow Trial 2 would bail Ryu out still until what the hell decides to go to. What was it again? Well.
Yeah. Bullet to the face. Ooh.
What the hell? Still grabbing some skulls. We know we don't need 30, 40, or 50, I think. But 20 is still on the table, so like, just getting some skulls along the way is not a bad idea.
Yep. Always get your quick ones. Know your 20 skulls. Know your fast 20.
Trust me, I had my fair share of experience with not doing skulls for most of the seed, and then like having to find light arrows on 30, and then like you need to collect 20 skulls, but like all of like you left behind all of the skulls along the way, or most of them, so you actually need to actively go looking for them, which is like super slow.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan. And that's a boss key in fire, so we're not Pierre locked in fire. And I think Bottas is continuing just to open up the shortcut here. Like at this point, you don't want to bail, right? You want to open up the shortcut and then bail.
The way, at least. You need to get that key information.
I mean, there could also be a small key on Pierre that leads to the top, right?
Yeah.
Like, there could also be a small key on Bollard, yeah.
Plus, yeah, you don't want to come back. It gives you information on checks that he knows he can't get to, like Pierre.
Yeah. But like to have perfect information, he would need to climb all the way up, which I don't think he's going to do.
Yeah, I don't think he would do it either. No. So if this is not a small key and Vavagia doesn't have a small key, then Kira is confirmed to have a small key.
People are actually talking about eating Gorons. This is kind of off-putting. I mean, you certainly could, like, aren't there, like, rock hard?
Ooh. Not?
Like, biting on rocks? You don't want to do that.
That's an interesting choice. So he got the key, just opting to not go up and get just the other 2 checks.
Well done, Goron with ketchup. I mean, maybe a soup is best then.
So if Gorons are rock,
The meat just falls out.
do
Dude,
Gorons eat other Gorons?
I mean,
If Gorons are basically rocks, Gorons eat rocks.
yeah. Oh
Do
no.
Gorons eat other Gorons?
That's getting really dark all of a sudden. Did anyone play Sun Song?
I don't think so.
God, this is getting out of hand.
There you go. That's a good subject change.
Yeah, that's
Do they
That-
taste like
that's-
fish?
that's the next worst topic.
Alright, nice Vavagia fight. Clean.
Like you can share Deku scrubs and then make a salad of that. It just regrows like sheep. Like wool of sheep does. At least you wouldn't need to kill them. Ryu finding the hammer here.
Alright, so after this, Ryu will do Fire Temple.
Oh, that's long shot. Oh
Ooh.
no, long shot on what? Like everything is just on what the hell's way. This is crazy.
So that's gonna be a Water Temple now for what the hell's happened.
Also, this is like with the long shot, you can go back and do Pierre with Pixel shot. He does not need to set up Scarecrow anymore.
That's true.
But like, will he go back though?
But
No,
he's just
not
gonna go
going
Water
back.
Temple for sure.
Yeah, he has Iron Boots and long shot. Like, just rush your progression. Yeah,
Just go do
Like-
that.
like RyuuKane just doesn't get any chance to catch up because what the hell is just doing progression after progression after progression, like without break. Like,
Yeah.
he's avoiding the casino really hard.
I think the last thing we are looking for is Kokiri Sword for Go mode.
It depends. What if boss key is on River Chest? That would require Song of Time, so we would need to go to
Nice.
Ice. Yeah, it would have to be in Ice. Because the only other song that we have is Prelude, and the only other song check that we have is Burning Hag. But the Water Medallion that is in Shadow locks that, so nothing
It also-
that locks Shadow can be locked behind that. So it has to be
And-
Prelude on Burning Hag.
The other unfortunate thing for Ryu is now that it makes his fire arrows not matter.
Yep. So Bottom of the World is completely pointless, this is the seed.
Yep. The only thing that it would help him with would be saving some time getting to Zora's domain twice if the Ice Cavern is required.
Ryu getting bodied. These guys are really annoying.
Yeah. All right, so chat, since we're kind of just looking for Kokiri Sword as like the official Go Mode item, where do we think it's at? Is it too early to place bets on that? To get some...
Bet Morpher just on the way again. Like, where would Kokiri Sword need to be to put Ryu in a favorable position?
To be Ryu in a favorable position?
Like, there's like he doesn't have anything over what the hell's right now, so
Toilet's pretty good for him.
Toilet. I would actually say like still like, did we see all the items in fire? I think we did not. So like, if Pierre has Kokiri Sword, Ryu will probably do it. Like when he's close, maybe. I don't know.
Where else could it be? It would be a big deal.
Like, because he has Pierre, and he is like on. He could theoretically do the check on his first trip in fire. That could, but like, I don't see anything else that would help him.
Yeah, that's the biggest one. I think you're right about that. He needs it to be there.
So, do we want a bet for Kokiri Sword already, or wait until we know only Kokiri Sword is the only item left we don't know yet?
Oh?
I mean, what other items do we need?
We don't need anything else. Yeah.
The Song of Time probability is still on.
Yeah, but maybe we can say after like if we can do water without Song of Time, then we could like start the bet.
Okay,
I would say do it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would say do it. I'd say we don't care about Song of Time. I know it might be required, but we know Kokiri Sword is like the item we're looking for. We know where Song of Time is.
Yeah.
And we know where Song of Time is.
We kind of we can assume where it is. But, like, we don't know for sure yet. Could still be on Burning Keg, which would make it not required for water.
Yeah, but that's the point. I think just do the bet. I would say.
Well, Jabu is not locked behind Kokiri Sword, but Deku is. It could be in Deku, yes. It could be in Jabu, yes. Sorry.
It could be anywhere right now. Could be anywhere.
No, Jabu is completely open right now, and I think, like, that's like right after water. What the hell is going to go child? Do Jabu and get the boss key out of Child Spirit, and then go adult again. Beat Spirit, beat Shadow. Wait, he has to go child again to get the song, and then go adult again. Yeah. That's a lot of transitions. That eats a lot of time.
Yeah, but Ryu has to do the same thing. So
yes,
it's not.
Like, there's no way around it, really.
There's no time game for Ryu there.
Okay, no boss key in water so far. This is going to be a central pillar, and after that, that leaves Dark Link, River, and
Oh, he was.
Oh wait, he remembered.
Thank goodness. That would have been bad for him.
Wait, that's.
Where's he going? That's the wrong place.
Yeah, he wants to do dragon. Like, in this situation, he wants to do the dragon chest before raising the water level again. Because like usually he want to do Dark Link, River, and Dragon in one go, but that requires Song of Time. Because he would go through the river. So actually doing Dragon Chest is a good play here.
Oh yeah, it would be a big mistake.
Also, hover boots make this dungeon incredibly easy. Like there's so many corners you can cut.
I think the tricks with no hovers in this dungeon are pretty fun.
They are cool. Don't get me wrong, they are cool, but like hovers are super convenient.
Oh, 100%. But yeah, there's some fun tricks that you do in here. So with no hover boots. Will the boss key be here?
It's not. It's another small key.
So you have to come check it.
Wait, did we see all? No, we didn't
We
see
have-
all 6 more keys, right?
No, we haven't opened anything yet.
I thought it was, or did what the hell's just like use one small key on the way to boss key and then scummed the second one? Because he's at 4 keys now that one door was open. So if he didn't go through, if he went through with it and didn't scum any keys, he would have 6 keys by now.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention when he saved scum, unfortunately. But...
Yeah, me neither. He scummed one key,
typically
right?
you scum a key.
Yeah, typically you scum both of them, but if you have more than that available, or like already in your pocket, you might, like, you can get away with save scumming just one. It doesn't make any difference.
Tell me the worst water temperature.
Oh, boss key chest could have been a small key too, yeah.
Get to wear all of our tunics this season. Man, still low on heart. They're at a good amount, you know, for runners, but I'm so surprised at how much we've done with them.
Oh, Ryu, be careful. Collecting a few hearts to get out of kill range. And that's it.
You know, Water Temple just has the worst enemies in the game. I don't
Yes.
think anybody can argue with that one.
Like the hitbox on the shell enemies is like super annoying. Like the clamp enemies.
And then the spike enemies are the worst enemy in the game.
The spikes are so they are literally called spikes. Right? They are called that's their name, right? They are so annoying. Like sometimes they just randomly wake up, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you don't hit them. I don't know. It's really weird.
Here we go. We're going to Dark Light. No boss key yet.
Wait. So the only 2 checks we have left are Prelude and Song of Time. And Song of Time has to be available before Water if the boss key is on River. So that would place Song of Time in Ice Cavern, which is available, which is another location that what the hell is going to do that Ryu. Like Ryu could. Like Ryu has the option, but that's just like more execution that has to be done that gets added to the list.
Yeah.
Like the things of Ryu that Ryu has to do right now, like the backlog just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah. As we keep finding more and more, it's not looking great.
Wait,
He's
there
got
could be
outs.
an
He's got outs.
item on River Chest as well, which is
yeah,
unlikely.
100%. Unlikely, but it is one of Ryu's outs.
Yeah, but only if Ryu, like, for some reason rushes ice.
I mean, it being out, considering it would probably be their like both of their last checks.
Yeah.
And that would come down to who checks it first. So as far as like outs go, yeah, that's what kind of would be.
Darklink not playing nice. Sometimes you just can't hit him with the nuts.
That's why I don't do the nut stream. I just do the backslash or the side slash, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That's because I can never get
feel
it
like-
consistent.
I can't get the nut throws consistently as well. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it just doesn't. But then knowing the side slash strat, that's a really good one too. Okay, that's an item here. The boss key is actually on River. Oh no.
All right, so now that we know where the Song of Time is, do we have the bets going?
I think the bet is
There it
already
is.
going.
Yeah. Betting time.
Ryu has the Goron Tunic, right? Yes. Might as
Yeah.
well equip it. Saves you a lot of headaches in this place, especially if you're low on health.
Alright.
Oh yeah, we have not seen Ganon's castle yet. But
Yeah,
there's no reason to go there because we have so much stuff to do. We have so much progression to do that's actually completely pointless.
Yeah.
Like that's probably your next. Like after you're out of progression, that's probably the next location that you're going to go to, right? Because with the long shot and hovers, you can full clear the thing. Like except for light trial, you might find strength 3 along the way somewhere.
Watch.
But we know that like strength, the third strength upgrade has to be locked by at least one strength upgrade, right? Because the second strength was locked by a strength upgrade that wasn't aware of the hero location.
You might be right there. You might be.
You might actually be, because it might also be that where the hero hint was for Mirror Shield.
Third strength and Deku Tree confirmed. Yeah, we'll see where it is.
Wait.
He's getting his lighter.
Strength 3, hear me out, could be on Pierre, right? Because that's
with
strength
Kokiri
locked.
in the light trial.
And then Kokiri Sword and Light Trial. And if Ryu gets the strength 3 here, that would be huge.
I think so too. I think then he would go to Ganon's. I mean, he'd go to water still, because
yeah,
you know you have to. All right. The hell is gonna do his ice cavern. Right,
yeah.
Gotta go
Ice cavern
first.
is definitely the play here, because you want to wait. Jabu's the play here. Jabu's the play here. Yeah.
Child Spirit.
So you hand in the letter as early as possible, and then so you set up your ice play as well. Then you get your keys from Child Spirit, and then you go down to ice to Spirit.
Oof. Our mistake there.
Oh no. It's 5. Then shield drop the bomb, side hop, turn around, jump. Nice.
It's another one that I just never try and do.
I actually put a lot of practice into that trick. I still do it with shield turns. It's not that bad. Like it sure looks swaggy as heck. It's really nice. I don't even know how much time it saves.
It's pretty good.
But when pro players do it, it has to be guaranteed that it saves at least a few frames. Like otherwise, people wouldn't do it.
It's true. But it also gotta be consistent. It's a good looking trick anyways. You look awesome doing it. You're like, oh my god, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy's a legend. And that's what tricks are all about. That's why I do tricks. It's so all my friends who don't speedrun games are like, oh my god, dude, he's a god at games. And like they don't see like, oh, that trick's just super easy. Like it doesn't require it. Like when I show bomb jumps, they're like, dude, that's sick. And I was like, man,
so
anybody can do this.
Like a very good example is like the fast glitchless jumps in Ice Cavern. They look so sick and smooth when they're well executed. And people are like, how does he do that?
I'm actually really bad at those. I haven't put as much practice as I should.
I only I learned from a video. I don't even remember who posted it, but what I apparently learned to start off with are the backup strats. So like I at least I know a way that's like kind of consistent to do them, because like sometimes it just comes up that you need to do ice before having a bomb bag. And if you can't do those jumps, then like no matter how long it like if you can do them, like it doesn't really matter if you like do an approach that's like 5 seconds slower, if it saves you pushing the block, which takes like a lot longer than that.
All right, was the boss key in the first chest? I didn't see it. Alright, he's doing it. We know Bosky's here.
Yeah, it was the boss key. We've seen it. I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
Second item.
Watch this be Kokiri sword. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
We're
basket
gonna be able
was
to
a
CPR soon. Will Ryu finish Fire Temple?
I wonder if he's going for Pierre, but like at this point he kind of has to, right?
Yeah.
Deep fire, deep fire.
I just want to see what's up here. I hope he does just so I can see what's.
I'm not brave enough to do the jump slashes onto the platforms in fire.
Oh, I'm not either.
Like sometimes I just fall without them, so I don't want to necessarily add to the risk. My execution is not the cleanest.
A ricochet.
So for Ryu to get Pierre, he would need to climb up the wall again. So maybe he will just leave it with opening the shortcut. Okay, that's a safe
Dang,
warp.
he did it again. Yeah, that's what
Pierre might have been his saving grace, but
yeah, that's exactly.
looks like we're never going to know until it's hard unless it's hard required.
Mm-hmm. So another bummer for Ryu is if Kokiri Sword is in the river, because Ryu might not ever see the river. For a long time.
Oh wait, that's a blue rupee. I thought that was Neru's love for a second. Oh, that's a nice chicken strat from What the Hell. It's just like jumping at an angle to use the chicken to land on the log and then throw it in the water so it like
bounces up.
It bounces up, and you can you don't need to awkwardly throw it and then climb up and stuff like that. I'm going to add that to my list of things that I want to do.
That was pretty cool.
That was really cool.
Definitely never seen that one. Obviously, you don't watch enough top runners. Just fall behind on tricks.
Yeah, I've also never seen that before. That's really cool. We're having some trouble here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think with the one stun he did, he only needs 8. Because usually you don't, if you go for 2 strats and you have Master Sword, it's I think 9 chews.
Yeah, I believe it's 9, yeah.
Damn.
You should need one less, but it's still
Yeah.
watch him fly for a little bit.
So Water Song of Time locked and Spirit is Requiem locked. Looks like the boss keys are not playing nice today.
No, they are not. All right, don't do domain. What the hell?
Yeah, at this point you're not doing domain, right?
I don't know. I mean, you're not coming back as a child.
You can do it. You can imagine you do you check this area. It has nothing, and then you do Jabu and find the Kokiri sword in there. You kind of want to do Jabu first and see the Kokiri swords along the way, right? But otherwise you could go more Jabu, which is also really good.
I feel like you could say you can check at least the bottom chest, you know, because you have Dins. Just check the bottom chest.
Yeah,
it's so quick.
I feel like if you do one of them, you do both.
I think you should do both. He's not coming back here as child. Like, he doesn't have scale. I don't know. I disagree with it.
He's going to catch a fish here. Domain was not hinted foolish, was it?
I don't believe so. It was Hylia and
Shadow and Hylia, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Definitely controversial.
I mean, you can still
Ryu
do them.
Another out. All right, that's what he's doing. Okay, he's making it interesting.
I think you can get away with doing it after Jabu. Yeah, Ryu going for water immediately. That's Toilet. Toilet is another Po bottle? Or was that a big Po bottle?
I did not say it. But it was a bottle.
There's no way out. People in chat seem to be very, very split about this.
Well, I think the people who are agreeing with it think he'll do it afterwards, which does make sense, you know.
I mean, if you go like to the fairy fountain, then you kind of don't want to walk back. But you could also do the fairy fountain as adult and like just walk out straight where you are.
And he has to do it as a...
I don't know. Like there's multiple solutions here.
It's definitely interesting.
Yeah, the checks in Jabu are definitely slower than the checks in Fountain.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an option, right? Like, I didn't say anything about it being the best play or anything, or being a time save or whatever. I just said it's an option.
I think you do domain, especially since you have Dins. You can just get it done, like, faster than you normally do.
I mean, at this point, we already know that Boomerang Chest is nothing, so that's going to be skipped anyway. And the other chest, like one of the other chests, is pretty quick to get, because you need to take out the tentacle in the first room anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other check that's left is the bubble room, and that's not too slow to do either.
It's true.
So,
and you know Stinger, you said Stingers was dead, because we know Stingers is dead.
We know that, it was hinted. It was a blue rupee. Oh yeah, Ryu does not have hover boots, so he's trying to do a glitchless gainer strat to...
It's very cool. I like this strat here.
And he got it.
Nice.
It's so nice. But it's kind of tricky though.
It's a little tricky.
You need to hold Z, then pause, and while pausing, let go of Z, and then like basically unpause, mash a side hop, and then press Z to align yourself with the wall, which actually redirects your momentum and kind of like you turn around midair with that because you align with the wall. It's really cool.
It is really cool. It's very painful if you miss, though. Very punishing if you do.
Yes, very punishing.
Oh, the troll bubble. I don't see that one that often.
Okay. Like, I feel like you want to... Like, once you unpause, you want to already be letting go. Because, like, while you're, like, jumping, then letting go and retargeting, like, the timing is a little bit tight.
There's some tricks with like the pausing. It's you're side hopping during like the unpausing frames.
Yeah, I didn't mean that you need to do it like at the same time as pausing, but like while you're in the pause menu, you should just let go of it. That's like the easiest way to do it, I think. Yeah, Ryu unfortunately decided to skip GTG because he's feeling behind probably. But that's where hovers are.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look! I think there were the second chest, like on the ground.
In the maze, yeah, the second or third chest in the maze.
So, and the keys are pretty plentiful.
The keys are super plentiful. Like you get 7 without Song of Time.
And if you get Song of Time, it's just even faster. I know I do it sometimes where I'll just check the first 2 checks in the maze, just to see if I get an item and can leave.
Yeah.
So there's a chance he can do, like, not do a lot of GTG, since he didn't do it really. He technically doesn't even need the hovers right now, so him not having it only is painful because he has to go back. But,
yeah, right
since
now
he won't have a lot of checks to do, he's gonna go back probably sooner than we think.
Also, he's going to full clear water and then find out he's key locked as well.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, his water jump's gonna be a lot slower because of it. But he's got long shot. I'm sure he knows the long shot strats. Get through all this pretty good. Well, pretty well. Gotta
yeah, so definitely give our 2 runners RyuuKane and what the hell's happened to follow. they've come so far in this tournament, and they are incredibly skilled runners, putting on a great show for us to watch. So be nice and give them a follow. Also, shoutouts to our tracker Siberian, who's also our restreamer today, and Blinking Rune. Trackers being the unsung heroes of the restream. And also shout out to my lovely co-commentator,
Lovely.
JK,
It's true.
for hanging out with me, watching a really cool match.
Boom. You know, Jabu gets too much hate. I say this all the time I commentate. I love Jabu.
I actually like Jabu too.
Oh,
box skip, box
I'm never
skip.
confident doing it.
Box skip. Box skip, let's go.
I know the setup and everything, but I just don't get it fast enough for it to be
Nice,
worth
first
it.
try. When I was back in the Scrubs tournament, I did this all the time. But then I had to pause the game for a while, and when I picked it back up, I just couldn't do it anymore. So now I just play it safely. I don't know. Feels like mashing is not what I want to do right now. Like, it's basically hitting 2 frame perfect A presses, I think. But since the game runs at 20 FPS, that's not too bad, not too scary, but it's still pretty precise. Looks so cool though.
Clean Jabu is one of the coolest ones.
Oh no,
Oh,
he missed the
doesn't get
second
it.
throw. But he's trying to,
I get
yeah,
that.
he's
Oh,
trying to
almost.
like throw the boomerang in a direction and then try to redirect it through him to save some time.
I'll get it here. Oh,
But
I thought,
he missed it entirely. Yeah.
Has to wait for the slowdown. Yeah, ooh. Yeah,
Yeah,
when you
Baronet
don't get
can
Jabu
be-
optimal, it is
Baronet
painful.
can be really
Oh no!
annoying.
Worst Jabu of his career right here.
Baronet. Like, the rest of this Jabu was clean, but Baronet is a dick today. Ryu still collecting skulls here and there. Going for central pillar. Well, the whole dungeon is the belly. That's true.
Alright, nothing here in Jabu.
Yeah, it's called Jabu Jabu's belly. That's the full name. But people are lazy, and that's why they abbreviate things.
JJB?
Like, I wouldn't want to say Jabu Jabu's belly every time we talk about that place.
Alright, will he go and do domain? Time to see. People are correct.
That's a sometimes in for Tarunia stance. So the blue P was actually arrows. Oh, is it even inside Jabu Jabu's belly? That's even longer. I thought it was inside the Deku tree in Jabu Jabu's belly. Like, is it called inside the Deku tree or something? Pretty sure it's
Oh.
that way.
He is going back.
Like, inside Jabu Jabu's belly would be a really long name.
To domain he goes. Should have done it before he went in. I think he was hoping to find the Kokiri sword. So he
It's
didn't have to
redundant,
do it.
yes. Yeah, the Kokiri sword, I don't know where it is. But maybe it's in Light Trial and Strength some here. Nice. Nicely done. That jump is kind of tricky to get. So what else is actually doing the domain checks
Oh,
afterwards?
that is an awful rupee split.
Is it though?
Oh, it's awful.
Maybe you can get a double.
You can
Yeah,
get a double
you could
there.
get a double here.
Oh,
But
he missed it.
Oh, he
That
barely
was
missed.
hard.
But
That was a
it
hard
wa-
one to get, though. That one
It
was
was
gonna be
possible, though.
hard. Maximum dives. Actually, not maximum because he did get one on the dive in. He saved one.
So Ryu about to do Dark Link and find out that he's Song of Time locked. And I figure he would just go do Jabu and hand in the letter at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So he's basically just following what the hell's footsteps here.
All right. So I just have a question about domain in general. Maybe chat has the answer to this. Has there ever been a diving game where you got in all
that's a good
on the
question.
initial dive? I don't even know if it's possible, but if it is, has it happened? It's impossible. It'd be a zero dive.
If you jump down and get all of them, that would be a zero dive, yes. I mean, I've seen people get like triple dive, like get 3 rupees in one dive. Yeah, I've gotten a 2 dive too.
Yeah, I've got the 2 dive is the best.
But like they
I've got.
kind of have to be spread out a little bit.
Yeah.
Otherwise the game wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, there you go. Do those strats. Those are the strats I know. Yeah. Alright, what the hell's happening? Just gonna clean up this child. Go do Spirit Temple.
Yeah. Now what the hell's is doing some things that Ryu already did. At least 2 bowling. That's a Serenade play?
It's gonna check the Sun Song. Check.
Oh no, that's a
Maybe.
save.
Oh no, he just saved Quinn. Right.
Excuse me, that's a save
Getting
warp.
out there. Yeah.
Like, we don't have a fast way to market as adult, so save warping, and we don't have Nocturne either, so save warping to Kag, is it? Yeah. Save warping to Kag and walking is the fastest way to get there.
And I forgot that he doesn't. That like
Wait, what the hell is not? Wait, what the hell did Child Spirit?
Yeah, he did Child Spirit.
He did. Child Spirit before Jabu. You got me confused there for a second, though. Like, wait, what? Does Ryu know about lights?
I
I
believe
don't
he
think
does.
so. I don't
believe
know.
he does.
Okay, I don't know.
But I mean, 50-50. He either does or he doesn't. One of us is right. I'm pretty sure he does. I know he. I think he did it when he went to Valley. I think he checked it on the way there. And again, we won't see him probably go to Ganon's until they have no more progression. Too much progression. Water Spirit into Shadow. I mean, Shadow's just dead, so Shadow will.
As long as you have progression to do, there's no reason to go to Ganon's.
Yeah. Shadow will likely be the last dungeon they all do.
Yeah.
So there's just no reason to go there. Oh, that's not precise.
Well, I mean, he had the long shot.
That's true.
But I think the range would have worked for the hook shot too. Like you can go for with the long shot you can go for the chain that's farther away from you, and that gives you a better angle to get on top of the platform, I think.
So what the hell happened? I mean, Ryu's still just a dungeon behind.
It's just a typo, guys. Calm down.
All right, what's going to be kind?
It feels like people are really enjoy other people make minor mistakes. Like when What the Hell voided, everyone was like, Wow, he's human after all. What the fuck? He can't void. Like,
Ooh.
and like one person makes it a tiny typo that actually resembles a like it makes sense and it's funny, okay, but like I don't know.
You know what? He almost messed up that second part, but this has actually not been an awful Twin Roll fight so far.
Yeah, looking good.
So we're getting quick attacks. Not as fast as it could be, but ooh, that one's quick. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but like sometimes quick attacks are not the best because like if the other witch is in an anchor that you can't hit, that's really annoying.
That was pretty good. It was pretty good. I hate Twin Rova. Twin Rova speedrun, awful. Twin Rova casual.
I think Twin Rova is still better than Phantom Ganon. Sometimes Phantom Ganon can just massively throw you. Like if you know how to do Twin Rova, it's basically a game of patience. But if you go like if you miss one jump attack on Phantom Ganon, you get like firecrackers and he stays like in the air for forever basically, and sometimes you can't reflect the lightning balls. Like sometimes Phantom Ganon is just mechanically how do you say that? I'm missing a word here.
I mean, it's punishing if you don't get it correct. So, I don't know if I call it super hard, but I call it punishing if you just don't.
It is punishing.
Stuff. You don't get the right strats.
Is that strength 3?
Is that gold? It is gold.
Everything is just along the way. Now we can full clear Ganon's. Ganon's becomes a really, really good location now after being done with water.
Yeah, he'll definitely do it after water. So Ryu getting his time.
How was
save.
everything just on bosses? Longshot was on a
right?
boss, strength was on a boss.
Man, this has been the dungeon scene. You went. I guess you had. Well, it's just the only bait so far. Everything else just had something.
Yeah.
We even have to go to Ice Cavern.
So this is probably going to end with a long, barren shadow.
Yep, that'll be the last dungeon. Great, we get to see all the
maybe like
intensity of Shadow Temple.
Okay, what the hell is going for the ice play here?
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Aaron Boots. Ryu's only gonna save time as child getting to Zora's domain.
Yeah. Also, Ryu again doing things that What the Hells already did, like just catching up in terms of progression.
Mm-hmm.
But What the Hells is doing progression as well at the moment, so the gap between the two doesn't get any closer.
So, Ryu also opting to skip domain. Makes more sense for Ryu to skip domain. Because again, he feels behind.
Yeah, but that's a time gain for Ryu as long as he does not decide to do it afterwards.
Yeah, he might still though. Because he's not gonna find anything here in Javu. But I feel like if you think you're behind, you definitely skip domain.
I mean, that's probably the reason why he skipped GTG.
Yeah.
Ganon's Castle is not progression. You kind of want to find your item. Like, the reason why you do... Like, there's two reasons, in my eyes, why you focus on progression over doing other checkdowns areas. First is, you need to do it anyways. So, like, the more you focus on progression and your opponent does not, like, the bigger your lead gets. Like, you're doing stuff where you're not wasting any time, which is a really good thing. The second is, if you find your progression, like, if you find other items along the way that you need, there's no way doing the other check. There's no reason to do the other checks, right? So optimally, you find all your stuff along the way. And even if you don't find, you can then still go to checkdance areas after that.
The only plays that ever kind of come up with like progression versus actually checking things is like early to mid. But yeah, when you're this late, it's progression is king. Like even like in mid game, if you have a bunch.
Yeah, especially in the in the early game, it's like it's a lot like where you start and like chaining your songs or like doing song checks and like doing stuff along the way, and then like if you like this seed was actually a really good example like where you do Forest Temple, right? Like you had your stuff, you were close, they had a warp song, like just get it out of the way. And then hope to find stuff along the way. And then it's like after that, it's like if you don't have any progression to do, it's back to like check density. But like at that point, you're like we were already in the mid game, I feel, and like Forest gave you the last thing you needed to clear Spirit. So you go to Spirit, do your progression there, and like it is a check dense area at the same time. So like you're doing the mathematically correct play without wasting time. And then, like, you kind of go from there, right? You go from location to location, from progression to progression.
Yeah.
Until you're out of progression, right? And then you, like, go for check density again.
And especially now that they're looking for one item, Ice Cavern is just clearly the play. It's kind of wild that the bombs are such a deciding factor.
Yeah, like... not having skipped that one check basically cost Ryu the race, right?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, as much as I hate calling it like early, like it would take Kokuri's sword to be in a crazy spot. That's the big butter knife.
All it takes, but like that's that would like. So the Kokiri sword has to be in a place that Ryu would check first, but only after he's done with all the progressions what the hell's already did, right? So what the hell's is going to be the first one to enter the casino, so to speak. And like Ryu would like what the hell's is going like if he doesn't find Kokiri sword after being done with his progression, he's going to go full clear Ganon's castle which has like 14 checks or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's too
and like, Ryu would need to make a play where he, goes to GTG, which he has skipped, because he thought he needed to skip it because he was behind. And second, he needs to avoid Ganon's castle. Like, he would assume that that what the hell goes to Ganon's castle, so he's lost anyway if he goes there. So he needs to do something crazy.
Yeah.
At that point, like, and also he needs to hope that what the hell goes to bottom of the well. So, like, it's really Ryu's in a really rough spot right now.
It's a rough spot, and I agree with you on all that points. And I think if he got saved by anything, it would be Kokiri is in Fire Temple, and he decides to be like, all right, I think I'm just this far behind from what he's seen, which is a fair assumption to make, just given where some point both bomb bags were, right? Yeah, especially since both bomb bags were there, like where they were at. He could be like, you know what? There's a good chance that he found that very quickly. And yeah, sometimes it pays to know how your opponent plays and what they would do. Yeah,
but metagame is still pretty dangerous.
It is. I mean, I agree with you, but at the same time, like, usually runners are pretty consistent with their openings, and I think if you know a runner and you know what they kind of do, you can make some galaxy brain plays.
Metagaming is how you avoid progression for 2 hours. Yeah, Dotsa, we have seen that before. There was this one match. I think there was a match in Challenge Cup. Was it Challenge Cup or was it brackets? I don't remember. But like there was one match that went on for like 4 hours, but it could have been cleared in like 2.5 hours because both of them were. It was in brackets, yeah. Where both players were actually like metagaming off of each other so hard that they avoided the progression like for a long time. That's why the seed was really really slow instead of really really fast. So that's
I know the last bracket match I commentated, which was just under 4 hours. It was the progression item. The big one was in Fire Temple. And
yeah, but
both
fire
items
is
never
like
done it.
fire is like a bad place in general if it's like deep fire.
It was a progression to get to the. Basically, you had to do deep fire, and then the next progression item was behind Song of Time in the River Chest. Or no, it was on Morpha. That's what it was. It was on Morpha.
Damn.
In a stone Morpha. It was pretty great.
Oh yeah, being a George C. Judge, that just adds to it.
Oh, this is
Ryu failing box skip once. Okay, got it.
What does the king have? Nothing. All right, see if we can get Ryu gets a clean Baronade.
He saves a little bit of time, but it's nowhere near enough.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
He is down a lot. But again, it depends. I think it depends on how he handles GTG when he goes there.
That was pretty clean. Oh.
Yeah, very nice.
I actually wanted to say it before he actually got the second hit. So I halted for like a second, and then saw he got it. I was like, okay. I didn't think so.
But if Ryu goes into GTG and gets the early couple keys and be like, you know what, I'm gonna check the maze before I go deeper, he can luck out, because for him, I think at that point it would be his hovers.
Yeah, bottom of the well is one location. Giant Goron City is what Ryu has done over what the hells. But like, there's so much, like there wasn't anything in there which is bad for Ryu. And like he basically needs to what the has to go to be desperate enough to go to both of these locations.
Mm-hmm. Which, if it's in Fire
Oh
Temple,
yeah, the valley chests. The valley checks.
If it's in Fire Temple, then
yeah.
I think it would happen. So I think that's Ryu's like out. It would be if Kokuri's sword is in Fire Temple.
I think that's the only thing, right? There's nothing else left that we could find.
Yeah. That would be it. And you can find gold skill, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, the gold skill doesn't do anything though.
No, it does not. Going to
yeah,
main.
Bottom of the well. But like, well had fire arrows, but fire arrows are not needed because we had a very early dins, and we also have hovers and long shot. So doing Shadow Trial 2 does not require fire arrows. Yeah, we said well. That's the boss key. Well, that's not surprising. Kokiri's out on 20 skulls. I highly doubt that.
That would feel
like if
bad.
Ryu just randomly gets the Kokiri sword from somewhere that no one expected. Like he just does a random check and gets it. And what the hell is like clearing Ganons and then go into well and go into like go do some child cleanup, right? Like he didn't do Skull Mask, I'm pretty sure of. So like that would give Ryu time to catch up. But probably
hint,
not
though.
enough.
I believe there was a hint for Skull.
Was it?
For Skull Mask.
Really?
Yeah.
There was a
he
hint
saw
for
that.
Skull Mask. Rip. Actually didn't. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, nice. The quick grab. I think I've gotten that one time.
Nice.
All the times I've tried
Like
it,
even
I
with
got
like
one.
I know there's people like most people do it with like Z targeting, but that was like a free aim. That's insane.
Dampe check. Child Dampe has not been checked.
Not been checked by anyone.
No.
I mean, it was.
We don't have
like,
Nocturne, so it makes sense for it.
It was
not
really
to be checked.
awkward to
Yeah.
go there. Where was the child spawn? Oh, it was in Market, yeah.
Yeah. river. But
That's
river
another
will be a
piece
lot
of heart,
faster.
and that's the last item. So water is full cleared now.
Oh, his river's gonna be slower.
With that, I'm going to be right back.
You got it. All right, well, we see the 20 skulls. He should be going Ganon's after this. There's no way he doesn't. Ganon's pretty good right now. You can go get his prelude. Yeah, because it should be. Yeah, you can go get his prelude. And then go check Ganon's castle. Ryu. Man, it's just wild to me how much can come down to just one check. Oh, he can't get his prelude. What am I thinking? He hasn't been Shadow. All right, 20 big pose. What do we got? We got the nothing. Nothing at all. To Ganon's we go. Did I say 20 big pose? I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna keep that. I don't think I said 20 big pose. That was Nick of Time. Nick of Time said it. He takes the blame. Toxic said it first. All right, Ganon's. All right, so we really need for Ryu's hope. This has to be it. Frogs 2 was indeed hinted. And Ryu has done child chickens. Frog 2 is nothing. We know Shadow is Baron, so he likely will not do Shadow until the end. There's no reason really to do it unless you want Prelude right now for some reason. But no, you gotta check where your items are at, know what you're doing, know where you're
Okay,
going.
so what the hell's is out of progression now? So he's going to go for the Ganon's Castle Ferry and the castle, which is like statistically a very good play because it has a lot of checks that are quick to do.
Yeah, he should do it. I mean, that's his next big area. And if you're rooting for Ryu, you're really hoping there's nothing there.
Yeah. So
because
yeah, let's talk about the strength with the hero for a second. So
okay.
the second strength was clearly locked by the first one, and the third one was locked by the second one. But that doesn't necessarily mean there's anything strength 3 locked. It doesn't have to be, because you need strength 2 to enter Spirit.
Right.
Because that's required to beat the game. So it doesn't have to be.
It's just, yeah. I mean, you come here anyways. This place is so dense.
Yeah.
With Light Trial being open, so.
It's such a good location right now. I feel like Ganon's Castle is a really bad location if you need to dip super early without items.
Oh yeah, I hate double dipping. Double dipping, this place is awful. That's so common.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting the bets here. All right. Oh, I'm already wrong because you already opened the first one. I have gotten this one time.
The 1 in 32.
32. Yeah. In a multi-world, and it had a strength at the end of it. It was pretty hype.
That's really good.
Oh, we are popping off in the chat.
Nothing in Spirit Trial, so still a lot of checks to go though.
All right, Light Trial. The meat of Ganon's Castle. You're rooting for Ryu. No
And that's the Kikiri sword.
There
that's
it
go mode.
is.
That is go mode, I think.
That is go mode. Yep. He is in go mode.
So everything was just along the way.
Yeah.
Like the strength in Forest, the strength in Spirit, the long shot on Borvagia, the hammer in Spirit.
It really came down.
Everything was along the way.
Wow.
So what the hell's actually found the god mode through this? The god route,
Yeah,
rather.
he perfected his route. The only way it could have been more perfect is if he legitimately was just like, I'm just gonna do the maze in GTG.
I'm just gonna skip Zora's Domain.
But yeah, that is the prime route. Man. Legendary.
It's always
light
light
trial.
trial, isn't it? The strength that Ryu is missing is on
Spirit.
yeah, because he didn't do he just did Child Spirit because the boss key's on Child side, so he needs to go back there. But I think Ryu is going to go Ice first, which it doesn't really change much. Whatever play he does right now, first he needs to do both of them anyway.
The bombs. Not often I feel like bombs are the
Actually,
especially
I
early
think
bombs, like 20 minutes into the scene, where bombs are such the key thing that separates our two runners.
getting the song. So after getting the song, getting the Kikiri sword before doing this was optimal because now I can just go and do Deku Tree while he's still a child. He can save a transition. If he found the Kikiri sword after beating Shadow, that would have been a transition more that he would needed to do.
Now, if this does go the way it's expected, this does not knock Ryu out of the tournament. You know, he's just going down to the loser's bracket, so he can still fight his way out.
Still a chance, yeah.
Yeah. So, we could still see this rematch in the grand final.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Because I think the loser of this one plays, it's the match, whoever wins the match between Riley and, oh man. Dang it, I had it written down
FMZ.
somewhere. Is it him? Okay. FMZ, so, which is being raced on Sunday.
It looks like the what's happening?
Chat's laughing at me for forgetting FMZ.
FMZ, the legendary keyboard warrior. I can't play this game on keyboard. I tried.
Oh man, keyboard. That sounds awful.
Yeah, but he's really consistent with it.
It's so weird. It just sounds so bad. But he's like, nah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
if it works.
everybody anyways. Oh, the legendary just Jet Deku. Gomo Deku
Yeah.
is
This is so satisfying.
There are very few satisfying things. I think the next the thing that's better is Jet Shadow Temple, which is usually only on co-op, where you know where every key is and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, or
I don't have to do this dungeon.
You have different settings. You have you have Keezy Shadow, and you already have the boss key. You just run through all the locked doors. That's so cool. You don't even need to do any checks. Just run through the end.
Shadow is crazy fast when you have all the keys and know where they're all at. It's actually really fun too. It feels so good running through that. Oh, he's using his Way of the Hero slingshot from Spirit Temple to kill Goma.
Actually using the slingshot.
Will he get sub 3? He should get sub 3. Man.
Yeah, so
Sub 3 all dungeons.
Shadow Temple takes roughly 15 minutes.
Depends on his luck with keys.
The keys, yeah, if you can skip like the rest of it. 15 to 20 minutes, yeah, but like a really pro player of this format, like 15 minutes. 15 minutes is super fast, okay. I never sat down and timed the Shadow Temple of a pro player, I never did. Also, I don't know what I don't know how long I take for Shadow, but I know there's room for improvement.
Yeah, I feel that too. And unfortunately it doesn't have Furores, which makes Shadow even faster. So, did somebody bet the exact... I know some people probably bet Light Trial. But did anybody
one
bet
person
the exact
bet Light
chess?
Trial, but no.
I already selected the winner for the Kokiri sword, and one was betting Light Trial.
Yeah, but
That
it wasn't,
was from
no one
the
put in a
normal
bet for the
bets.
chess.
But on the premium bets, no one had it correct.
Aww.
There was some water
Messed up,
trials
chat.
and forest trials, but not light trial. And no General Ganon's castle in particular.
You were close, chat. Only you went premium. Oh man. Alright. Let's see a godlike Shadow. See the legendary every key is at the beginning. 6 checks. First 6 checks.
That would be crazy. But like, Go mode Shadow is like, it might, like, even if you can theoretically Go mode it might just not exist because there's like one key in the back of Shadow.
I know, it always
maze.
feels so bad.
Yeah. So like, I've never seen a true Go mode Shadow where you just get like all the keys immediately and just run through it. Like, skip the Crusher Room, skip the pot on the left side, skip the back of the maze, like all of that. Skipping all of it would be insane.
Alright guys, if all 6 keys are there,
Ooh.
like first 6 checks,
This is what I'm
I
talking
want to see
about.
some. I
That
want to
was
see
a
some subs.
Very
You know?
sorry, but that was a very, very nice glitchless jump by Ryu. Very smoothly
Yeah.
executed.
That's so cool.
This- that's what
that
I
one's
was
so
talking
hard for
about.
me. I am nowhere near being able to do that. Come on. Ah, not for 6 check. No one has to summon me. Alright, first 7 checks. Oh yeah, this is what I do right here.
The good old.
Bomb jump. That's
Ground
how I do this room.
I mean, ground jumps are faster than some of the glitchless setups. If you do the glitchless jumps optimally, though, it's faster than ground jumps. Still, everything is faster than pushing the block.
Yeah, pushing the blocks suck.
Fun fact about pushing the block: if you for some reason, like in Ice Cavern as a child, and you start pushing the block, if you hold on to it, you actually slide with it. Like, you just hold on to the block and slide with it. It looks really funny.
That sounds awesome.
Would be cool, like having a custom map where you like there's just like a long slide of ice, and then you have like two rows with 2 blocks, and like 2 people like play online, and they just attach to the block and go fast.
Go electric attack.
I mean, if both of them start pushing at the same time. like no one is going to overtake the other. But it seems fun.
Ooh, boss key. Keep it going. Find those keys.
How many keys do we have? We have the boss key and 1 small
We
key.
just have 2, yeah.
So we still need 4 small keys.
Yep.
Shadow's not being that
No
nice
nut
at the moment.
strats.
Yeah, you don't have them equipped, and I don't know if Din strats here are really faster. It doesn't seem like it, because of the long cutscene that you have to watch. So just like pulling out your hookshot and killing them one by one is not too bad with the equips he has right now.
But the nuts are so cool. Do it.
Nut strats are so
Go for the
cool.
swag. Is there another winner's bracket this week? Do not think so. The next match is on Sunday with Riley versus FMZ.
Yeah. Like, Sponge versus Pink Kitty Rose has already concluded. So the next match would be in the winner's bracket would be What the Hell's at this point against Sponge, which has yet to be scheduled. So probably
rooting
not
for
this
Ryu,
week.
You're hoping for a DC. But that's not gonna happen. I think we have contingencies in place for that anyways. If something were to happen. Internet-wise.
Yeah, let's hope none of these runners crashes. That's like,
That'd be terrible. Don't hope for that, chat. We want a fair race.
Stuff, like some time loss gets covered by the FPA. What fair play agreement is the full term? Where, like, for instance, if What the Hell's got a VC crash, he would get like 15 minutes, I think, to get back to where he was.
That's
Where he last, like, from where he last saved.
with that like room, yep. No God Shadow. Not today. In fact, we're looking like we're
Man,
gonna have
Shadow's
a God Shadow.
cruel today.
There is a God Shadow. It exists. And you know where all the keys are. Basically, go play co-op. And have your friend do Shadow. That way you get the God Shadow.
So, like, when you play co-op with someone, is it like you play rock, paper, scissors, who has to do Shadow the Seed?
I mean, nobody pushes Shadow this seed. Shadow's probably the last dungeon you both do.
Yeah. No, you do it. No, you do it.
I'll go round out Shadow, and then that wins you the seed. Nice. Dodge those tornadoes. Dodge the vortexes. Whirlpools. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
I know stuff. Yeah, I think you're right. I think everybody who's never seen a speedrun, when they watch people do like Shadow, they're like, he doesn't need lens.
Yeah, but like,
What?
seriously, that
They're like,
flat
what?
bump can sometimes be very annoying. That's why in the Scrubs tournament we had the lens logic like customized to you logically needed for the back half of Shadow, which ended up leading to more lens bait than it actually helped people, because like in the tournament at some point everyone was just comfortable with doing that room anyway. So people were like complaining a lot. I was one of them. Oh, getting the quick grab as well, Ryu.
Nice.
Let's
Double
go.
quick grab. Bless seed.
Let's go.
Bless
Good job.
screen. I love quick grab. I love it when you get those nice
Dude, I tried.
It's honestly not even punishing to try and go for it. You know,
I tried to learn that strat, and like I tried for like 20 minutes and didn't get like even close to it, so I just gave up. Like it wasn't even the need for like sometimes you start to practice a trick, you start to learn a trick, and like you actually don't see how it works. Like you can't figure it out. Like you try and try and try and you can't figure it out. That's so annoying. Like with some tricks, you like kind of you get it occasionally, like you get it in the first 10 tries or so, and then you like motivated to try to get consistent at it, or like to see the pattern and actually understand the trick fully. But like sometimes you just try 100 times and you don't get it even once, and like, what am I even doing here? Like just stop doing it. Like come back to it later maybe.
Yeah, I would say it feels like a trick where it helps to know like why it works, so that way you know what you're really looking for instead of just blindly going for it.
I mean, if you have a step, like if you have a frame by frame tutorial, and then you still can't do it. Like it shouldn't take. Like if you know a step by step, a frame by frame guide, like even with frame advances you can't get it, then it's like maybe it's not the best time to learn it right now.
I mean, going into tricks, I know it helps me a lot just to understand like why I'm doing something. So like basement 1 skip, I remember a friend just got into Zooter and he was showing me how he was learning basement 1. He had this crazy setup of like, it was awful. It was awful setup. Let me say that. It was terrible. I've never seen it before in my life. But like being able to teach him like the understanding of why you line up in a certain spot and what you're doing, it really helps when you're learning trick. You know, like why you're doing this setup, like why you're looking at this wall, why you're rolling this way. Favorite season 4 allowed strat. Oh, since it's season 4, I can't say Mweep Skip, because Mweep Skip is now my favorite.
I played a multi-world yesterday, and I, for the first time, reached Morpher without longshot. Like there's this trick, where you have hover boots and then you like hammer recoil and put on hover boots mid slide to actually make it across the gap.
That one's
and
fun.
I was thinking, this is so easy. Why is that not allowed in standard?
I feel like it's been in discussion, but it's just one of those.
Like maybe it breaks
it's not
the game
completely
too much.
accessible. Yeah, we don't want to like.
It's super easy to do. Like you just crouch step with a hammer and then just equip hover boots. Like you have a few frames to do it. It's super easy, and then you turn around.
But yeah, you just hit the wall.
Yeah, it breaks an item requirement. That's probably the biggest deal.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I understand. Like the reasoning is against. I'm okay that it's not there. You know, if you want to allow it, you can allow it in your like private.
Yeah.
Friendly.
I mean, in the multi-world, I did it yesterday. Water Temple was my last medallion to get into Ganon's castle, because Ganon's castle was Way of the Hero with the 6 medallion bridge, of course, and I got someone his item, so that was way worth it.
I think a multi-world.
If you don't do it competitively, then like. But like this kind of makes me think, like I'm considering doing like maybe trying out different rules so that it allows more glitches, because like it's really cool to see sometimes to break the game a little bit and just see what's possible, and then like not needing long shot for water is really powerful.
Definitely opens up some quicker seeds. But I understand why your accessibility doesn't allow it. I think it's perfectly legit. Multi-world, you know, there's an argument for allowing certain glitches, like
yeah, I mean, sometimes in multi-world people sometimes just get stuck.
Yeah.
And then like just waiting while other people are searching for your items. Like if you can break the game, like if you don't go too far out of logic, you can like use glitches to like do stuff, right? So you're not like sitting around. Ryu picking up his strength 3, but he still has to he still doesn't have hovers. This is a big oof.
All right, I'm not good at the timing of how long it takes to. I always forget to do it during my runs. How long it takes me to do Ganon's castle climb.
Oh yeah.
I want to say it's 8 minutes, right? 8 minutes is pretty, like 7 or 8.
I think it's less than 8.
Less than 8. Okay. You've got 7 minutes to make this climb to get a sub 3.
Like,
is it possible? That's the answer I'm looking for. He's got the Goron sword.
It's going to be like, if it's possible, it's very tight. Yeah, I think it's possible too.
I know it doesn't take that long. And he's got this. Can he get it? I don't know if we already have a channel point bet going, but is it possible? Gonna be close, right? 2:59:59. 59.
That would be amazing.
You know, gotta add the extra one there for the milliseconds. Man, what the hell? Just really rocked this scene. It was very incredible watching just how it all fell into place.
Yep. So, 5 minutes. Full 5 minutes to slay the pig once he enters the boss door. I think that's accurate. This scene was really linear.
It wasn't.
It's actually kind of scary. Okay, it's a little bit more, a bit less than 5 minutes.
The only places that were like kind of like not linear were hover boots and bombs.
Yeah.
You got your first bombs, but bombs.
But like hover boots were actually pretty easy to pick up along your way if you went for GTG. Like it was not that it was in like a place that was weird to route in, like well or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Child Goron City, both of which Ryu did, unfortunately.
Heading to GTG. I mean, not GTG, to Ganon's castle. Get his. Ooh, playing some tennis on the platform.
Okay, that's Ganondorf done. Including the cutscene that was like, well, like upon entering the door, that was like, what, 50 seconds? Like a whole minute until... Yeah, like a minute and 3 seconds for entering Ganon's boss door until like being able to move here.
I think he's got it. I think he's got the sub 3.
Ganondorf and Mario Tennis. That would be Pog.
He should have been a boss. Makes sense. Speed golf will be fun. Alright, let's see how this phase 2 goes.
3 minutes.
He's got plenty of time. Can he do it?
Second hit. First phase down. Actually, I don't really want to see Ganondorf in tennis shorts. Not my thing. 4 more hits. 3.
Boom.
2.
Boom.
1. And that's it. Now, welcome to the longest cutscene in the game. Ryu actually found the butter knife, but he's still searching for Hover, so he's going to continue in Ganon's castle. Understandable.
Mm-hmm. This is the part in the races where you're like, man, yeah, sick. And
Actually,
you start,
that-
like getting ready to dot done.
Well, nice guess,
Beautiful.
Rock Chalk. This is actually a 258. Pog. GG's. Get your GG's in chat, everyone.
GG.
This was a fantastic race.
It's very good, very well played. About what the hell's happened? Unfortunate, just not finding the
Yeah.
bombs for Ryu.
That was unfortunate.
It's just how it goes. Hello.
Sup?
Hey,
All right.
jeez.
Yo, GG's.
So, congrats! What the hell's happened on winning? On taking that, I got that sub 3 all dungeons. You know, there are a lot of times where we were like, you know, is it gonna keep lining up like how it has been? And it just felt like you got like the perfect, like everything lined up just so perfectly for your routing, to where it almost felt like it was just as linear as it could get. Besides maybe a couple items that weren't out of the way just a tiny bit. And so, how do you feel like your routing, you know?
I don't know. First of all, I want to say GG's Ryu.
GG's.
I felt like early I was already just gonna go do like the 2 songs, like Ranch and Lost Woods. And since we had the save warp in the market, I was thinking, okay, well, I'll just go do CAC as adult, and then we'll see. But then, like, we got the Lake Hylia Baron hint, and we got the bomb bag. So then I thought, okay, I'm definitely going adult. And then from there, everything just really started lining up, basically.
Yeah, like hookshot and bow and DC, and then then you got the strength. And did Forest have anything?
Yeah, strength
Forrest
2.
had the strength.
Oh yeah, strength 2 was at the end of Forest, and then the strength 3 was locked behind the other strength, and like everything was just so linear at that point, except for the location of the hover boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, the seed kind of babysitted just like all the way to the end. Everything was on the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
you had slight detours, but like having to do ice and having to go child for the BK, but it still was like all on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's one question I have for you, Ryu. So you skipped GTG. Was it because you felt behind because of the bomb bag?
Part of, yeah, but I don't think, even if I got the bomb back early, I don't think I would have done G. Because at that point, I wanted to go to Spirit, which was Way of the Hero, which was
Yeah.
progression as well. Colossus was also Way of the
yeah.
Hero, and I also had Jabber in Logic. So yeah, I kind of wanted to rush my progression. I don't think I would have done GTG anyway. So I don't have any regrets, even though I got the bomb back super late.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm such a fucking idiot. I wanted to do Cookie Forest after Lost Woods, and then I got the hint about 80, and I kind of tunnel visioned on that, and I was already planning my next move as an adult, and so I completely forgot to do KM. I didn't skip. I just forgot.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, that's unfortunate because it. As much as I hate saying it, it felt like a lot of it came down to who found that bomb bag first.
Yeah, I already knew. When I found the bomb bag, I already knew I was gonna lose if it was linear.
But yeah, regarding
Also-
your
okay.
play to skip the GTG, we actually thought that, at least I thought that what the hell was going to do that too. I was like, oh, he might just not do
Yeah.
GTG at all.
Like
Or
we were
just go in and
talking
check the
about,
first
like
two.
you just rush your progression and Way of the Heroes here instead of go GTG, and you can still do GTG afterwards, right? If you really want to.
Yeah,
then,
but
like,
like I
combos
think we had, I don't remember at that point, it was like 5 or 6 items still we needed.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, there's the Spirit Wave the Hero and we can do Jabu. But I still thought this is the best time to do it. I can full clear
True.
and like there might just be one item in Spirit. And then if you have to come back to GTG, then you just feel dumb. So I wasn't like, I didn't really want to commit to that early still to skip GTG.
Yeah.
Seems fair.
It's
Like, Is
fair
legit.
routing.
Yeah, I was gonna do that after Spirit actually, and then we had to go child to get the BK.
Yeah.
And then we had to go to Ice
Again, right?
Cavern. I was like, what the fuck? When am I gonna do GTG? And I'm actually never gonna. So I just hoped that GTG had nothing, and of course it had the hormones.
Yeah, it just kept adding stuff, adding like these
Yeah.
weird little things.
Yeah, I had nothing to do I had nothing left at the end. When you finished, I was like, okay, what's left for me? I have GGG, Dampe Child, and I don't remember if I did Sungrave. But I think that was it. In Logic, I mean.
Yeah, I don't think either of you guys actually checked the Sungrave. I think we saw it. One of you guys might have seen a hint, but I can't remember like what the hints you guys have all seen.
No, I almost checked it right before I went to trials. Like when I save warped to CAC and I did 20 skulls, I almost did it there. But I was thinking like if I'm done with trials, then I'm going child anyway, and I'm gonna do the well. So I thought I was gonna do Sunsgrave on the way.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just great routing there. You're like hearing your reasoning for GTG makes total sense. You have plenty of items to get. I feel like that's definitely a trap that maybe a lot of new runners fall into. Is sometimes just not looking at your items, and so I can agree.
Well, I
with
still
that.
think it's I still think it's a good play. Like it's a normal play. If you want to skip GTG, like, you could do that.
But yeah, I just so great race from both of you guys. It was great watching you guys do the execution and everything. You guys were pretty good. You guys both got quick Morpho, which was we popped off for that.
Yeah. That was...
Yeah, I still found my execution was a bit sloppy at many points. Also, I'm freaking lowering my specs for next matches because I had frame drops like
Oh, no.
for the whole.
But I am good with questions. So Devin, if you got any more,
I don't think so. Like the seed, there was nothing really about the seed that was like that we could ask your opinions about because it was pretty straightforward for the most part.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like it's straightforward, but it's scary because you don't know like how long it's gonna be straightforward. Like at some point, if it's not straightforward anymore, like fuck, what do you do?
Yeah, casino. Enter the casino. That's what you do.
But at least we had to do all the dungeons. We had to do GTG and we had to do ice. So already like it really limited what was left like as random
Very
checks.
true.
For me, it was just child stuff. As adult, all that was left was like Valley Rocks and 2 checks in fire.
Yeah.
So at least I knew like it's pretty limited casino mode if it happens.
mm-hmm. All right. Is that all we got for that?
If that's all, then it's time to wrap this up.
Oh wait a second.
Oh.
There's a question in chat. So, Ryu, when you found the choose, remember when you found the choose in I think Graveyard had the choose? You could have gone to DC with that 10 pack. And the question is, why didn't you do it right then and there?
10 choose, I think that's barely enough to do DC without a string. So I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that kind of sucks because you have to like scum your choose to go all the way up if you want to
Yeah,
do
you
that.
have to do some really aggressive scumming.
Yeah, so at that point in my mind, since I didn't have the bomb bagger, in my mind, bottom of the well was much better.
Yeah,
Mhm.
check wise, 100%. Yes.
I agree with that. I think that is a good reason. Just don't want to waste all your choose or waste all your time save scumming them for something that's at the moment out of logic.
I ended up safe scumming in bottom of the well anyway, so I'm not sure it was worth it.
I mean, a 10 pack, it's like that awkward pack, right? Where it's like, man, that's not enough to do a lot of checks, but it's a good amount.
I think a 5 pack is even weirder. Like, it's like if you don't scum them aggressively, it's basically having next to none. Like you might as well just use all of them along the way, do some checks that would be inconvenient to get back to, and just like play as if you didn't have any. Like just go crazy.
All right, I think that is all we have then.
Okay.
So Cyber.
In that case, GG to our runners. Make sure to give both of them a follow. Also, thank you, JK the Plague and Daredevil X for commentating. And also, don't forget our trackers, Blinking Rune, and this time again myself. Again in double duty. Happened 3 times now, I guess. And for next, For the next races here on ZSR, we have in about 1 hour 20 minutes a Twilight Princess any percent tournament match at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. At 8 p.m. Eastern we have a Link to the Past NMG tournament match. At 8 p.m. also we have a Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando tournament match. And at 9 p.m. another Twilight Princess any percent match. And to finish the day at 11 p.m. we have another Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando tournament match. For all the matches we have on the weekend, check our schedule. And where is the Ocarina of Time match? I know I saw it. Weekly, so many matches. How many are these? Over 10 on Saturday and Sunday with our usual weeklies. I'm searching for the Ocarina. There it is. Riley FMZ Gun on Sunday 11 a.m. EST.
Well, that should be good. Wait, we gotta talk about Sponge. We didn't talk about Sponge.
Sponge?
Oh yeah, because you're going to face Sponge, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and we actually scheduled our match.
What the fuck? You guys already scheduled?
What, already done?
What?
Oh yeah, it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, so the match is gonna be on the 19th at 3 p.m. Eastern. So everyone get ready for that. Should be hype.
That's going to be a really good one.
Live announcement.
Sign up.
So no time to waste.
Great. It's something I couldn't have seen on our restream sign up.
Yeah.
Okay.
No time to waste. Also, the match is going to be in 2 weeks.
And we are finishing this with a raid to the Silver Gauntlets. They are having a tiebreaker match going on right now.
Yeah, for the Challenge Cup, right?
It's a Challenge Cup Group P tiebreaker between Ninja Bus, Hell Knight, and La Plopa. And as they are one of our side tourneys, it's fair enough to give them a raid and all our love. And see you next time on ZSR for more Zelda content.
Bye bye.
So long.
Yeah.